But we're going live for some rugby league action, guys. I am so excited here. Hey guys, how you going? So today, geez, a bang. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport. Welcome back, baby. We've been live streaming basically 24/7 lately, and we are back again for the start of the NRL round 20. I actually had to look at the title just then to make sure this was round 20. We do have the Sydney Roosters going up against the Parramatta Eels. This is a very big game to start us off with, guys, because this is actually fighting for the top four right now. Both these teams are desperately fighting for the top four, and the Eels, they have a few issues. The Roosters have a few issues, but this is going to be an absolutely massive game between these two teams who obviously are pushing hard to grind it away and get into that final four position. Now, the Eels, obviously, they are in that fourth spot with 28 points right now. The Roosters are in fifth spot right now with 26 points. The Roosters last week obviously beat the Knights 28-8. Really easy win there. The Eels, on the other hand, they actually lost to the Raiders 12-10, an absolute boil over, which put the Raiders as the 8. They've dropped it out of the 8 now, but the Raiders did get into the 8 with that, and the Eels, obviously, they stay in that fourth position, but it kept the Roosters and it kept Manly within range. So Manly are actually 4 points behind now. Roosters 2 points, but if Roosters were to win this game tonight against the Eels, oh my goodness me, they would be tied with the Eels for that top four positioning. Now, for and against wise, Eels will still be in the top four regardless tonight, unless they lost by about 50 odd damn well points. Literally 50 points. I think it's 50 points, and the Roosters would go above them, which isn't obviously going to happen. But I'm tipping the Roosters here. I'm tipping the Roosters here. I think the Roosters are going to be able to get over the line here. I think that the Eels just lack direction right now. I don't feel like they have their ultimate quality that we're so used to with the Parramatta Eels, and they're going to. They're going to still get into the finals. Don't get me wrong, and they should be winning this game. They really should be. They're probably the favourites. I'm not too sure who the favourites are for this game, but I would say that the Eels would be favourites. I'm going to tip the Roosters, but as you guys can see, guys, in the pinned comment in the chat, we've got 53% of votes for the Roosters, 47% of votes for the Eels, 97 votes so far. So go and have a vote for who you think is going to win this game. Now, guys, we're on 17 likes right now. Let's get up to 20 right now. We're 3 likes away from 20. Let's smack that before we get started here. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. But, yeah, man, here we go, baby. Here we go. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. And because, obviously, the last time these two teams played against each other, we obviously got to be introduced to some brand new rules. We got to be introduced to some brand new rules, which obviously came into effect during the Magic round. The reason why you saw that high tackle crackdown was because of these two teams playing against each other and the referee not calling the right call against Marata Niokore and also, I can't remember the other player, but it was the Parramatta Eels versus Roosters game earlier on the season. There was a couple of high tackles that obviously didn't really get called. There should have been a sin bin. There should have been some dirty plays. And in the end, it ended up being Magic round being absolutely ruined. But yeah, look, we see them come up against each other today, and it's just a massive game here. Starfish Gaming says, yes, go the Roosters. Sandy says, go Eels got this. Braden Sturm says, who are you going for? I don't really care who wins, to be honest with you. As a Titans fan, my team sits in 10th place right now. We have no chance of making the top four. So we're focusing on the top 8. I don't really care who wins because neither of these teams really have effect on us. But I guess, I would prefer the Roosters to win this. Actually, you know what? I'd actually prefer the Roosters to lose this because I feel like the Titans have a better chance. Titans have a good record against the Eels, right? Except for the last couple of games. But the Titans usually have a pretty good record against the Eels. But I think that the Titans would have a better chance against the Roosters in 5th spot. If we were to sneak that 8th spot, I think we'd have a better chance of knocking the Roosters out than the Eels. So personally, for me, I guess the Titans would prefer the Roosters to lose this so they stay down there in 5th spot. I think if the Eels win this game, they lock up top 4. I do. I think if the Eels win this game, they lock up top 4. Final Isolation says, hey mate, hello mate, how we doing? Jamie Robinson says, what's up BKR? I've never really watched canoeing, but watching Jessica Fox with that goal that went off. Yeah, good stuff, man. Canoeing can be very exciting. Daniel Bates says, morning, hoping for a good close game, no bins and plenty tries and big hits. Yeah, no, looking forward to May. Hopefully it's good. By the way, I just want to throw this one out there. New Zealand in the 7s, currently losing to Great Britain. Ooh, a lot of Kiwis telling me that the All Blacks 7s will be winning that one easily, and obviously not happening right now. Melmo says, Para wins 26-22. JC Clan says, how's it going, Blaze? Tired is the answer to that. Tired, but obviously grinding away as per usual. Dasmate says the Eels should be winning this. As you guys know, I'm using a different setup right now. All the donations and memberships that you guys are throwing towards the channel is going towards a new computer so that I can get the donations in the corner and I can have the subscriber count here and subscribers popping up here. At the moment, I can't do that. My computer is basically gone. It doesn't have enough processing power, so unfortunately, we do not have that one right now. So thank you to everyone who has been donating and memberships-wise, because that is going straight back into the channel to provide you guys better content. Dasmate says Roosters to win. Bricks by Thomas says, did you upload a tipping video this week? Nah, man, I've been flat out, bro. I've been streaming 24/7 nearly, mate. I haven't had time to do Rugby Down Under podcast. I haven't had time to do any of that. You know, I'm still a small time YouTube man, so I'm doing my best to grind away at the moment. I'm doing my best to grind away and grow, bro. But obviously, yeah, I didn't have time to do any of that, to be honest with you. Gregory Johnson's Roosters by 12. That's a pretty significant scoreline there. Amazing Ray says Para 28 to 18. Robert Wallace is 26 to 22. Para to fire up in Mackay tonight. This is in Mackay, is it? Wow, I did see. I went out to the lounge room before and sat down and looked and saw that obviously this is in front of a crowd, and it's so awesome to see a crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's so awesome. I'm in Sydney right now. I'm in lockdown, so it is very difficult. But you know, it's so awesome to see a crowd. I never thought I'd ever say this because I've been watching the Sevens in the Tokyo and there's no crowd there. You know, we've been watching football. There's no crowd anywhere. Softball, baseball, Olympics. You know, it's been really tough watching no crowd, and it's crazy to see how happy it actually makes me to see people there enjoying themselves at the game. Melmus, I'm so excited for the NBA draft tomorrow. Yeah, it should be good, mate. Thomas Rattenbury says, who do you think is faster, Alex Johnson or Moses? Random question. That is, I usually get asked the question of like Jason Saab or Josh Adokar or, you know, other players who are paid or you know, but I've been given Alex Johnson or Moses. That is potentially the most random question I think I've ever been asked upon on a NRL stream. On a stream, to be completely honest with you. Wow, wait. But we are 5 minutes away here from game starting here, guys. Or what are we about? I think we're about 5-10 minutes or so away here from game starting. We're on 23 likes. Let's bump it up to 40. Let's bump it up to 40 likes right now. I know we can do it. Smack it on up. Hit that thumbs up button. Rob Wallace says, yeah, it's in Mackay Blaze, and the Dragons Rabbitohs game is in Rockhampton. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we're about 5 minutes away here from the game getting underway here, guys. Gregory Jones, I'm tipping Teddy to have a huge game. I think so too. I think the Roosters will get this one. I feel like it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a massive grind. It's going to be a massive battle, and both teams are just going to really go for gold here. But I think the Eels will miss. I think Mitchell Moses is still out, right? I think he's still out. Macca says, who's quicker, James Green or Piggy Riddell? Wow, I'm gonna go with Piggy. I'm gonna go Piggy Riddell there. It's a good. I'm gonna go Piggy Riddell, and I'll go Alex Johnson in regards to John. No, I'll go Moses. I think Moses would be faster than Johnston. Could be wrong, but obviously that's my opinion. James Graham versus Piggy Riddell. I'm going to take Piggy. That's a great. These are good questions actually. That's a funny question. Krusty Wombat says, very unlucky Australia lost against Egypt last night. No, not unlucky, just not good enough. Jay, this feels like ages since an NRL stream, but it's been less than a week. Jay, I know, bro. I know. I'm saying this on my stream with the Sevens before. I said, man, I've been sitting here, obviously streaming like nearly 24/7. I said, it feels like 3 weeks since an NRL game, but it was 4 days. You know, the last game we did was Bulldogs and Sharks, I think it was. Yeah, Bulldogs and Sharks after the Titans-Dragons game. That was 4 days ago. It honestly feels like so long since I've watched the NRL. I'm so excited right now. Gabriella Zarelli says Eels 24-18 the Roosters. Digitate 299 says Roosters 34, Parramatta 26. Amazing Ray says, no sarcasm here. Who's your favourite player in the NRL, BKR? Favourite NRL player? I'm answering all these questions right now, guys, because we are still waiting for the game to get started. Once the game gets started, obviously I won't be answering these questions. But favourite player in the NRL, I'll go with, gee whiz, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. Let me know your comments in the chat, guys. Obviously, as a Titans fan, I love a bit of David Fifita. He's been fantastic. He's leading the forwards in tries. He's leading the forwards in tackle busts. He's leading the forwards in line breaks. So, you know, people keep saying, oh, he's overrated. He's earning too much money. It's like, hello, go and have a look at his stats right now. You know, people come out and say to me, oh, Fifita has done nothing for the Titans in so long. It's like, okay, so what do you think about him against the Sharks when the Titans lost 36-6? And then I get the response of, oh, no, he did nothing there because the Titans got absolutely smashed. And then you go and have a look at the stats where it said that he got 19 tackle breaks. Right, they got 19 or something tackle breaks. It was ridiculous. Yeah, people don't really understand the actual nitty gritty parts of it. They just don't look. They see the tries, or they see big plays, and they don't really look at the nitty gritties. But it is what it is. But Eels will come out here on the field, guys. Eels come out onto the field, our UA team. Their team lineup today is Gutherson in the number 1, with Sivo and Fergus on the wings, Opacek and Blake in the centres, with Brown and Arthur in the halves, Campbell Gillard and Paulo as the front row forwards there, with Reid Marnie in the number 9, Papa Lee, Madison and Nathan Brown as the back row there, Sean Lane, Kafusi, Smith and Stone as the interchange, 18th man is Dunster, and coach obviously Brad Arthur. Alex Rowland says, hello BK, I'm new. Hello Alex, how we doing, mate? He's an Eels supporter. Good on him, man. Well, good luck tonight. You need this win. You do need this win. Brock Lobby says big papa napa, big papa napa, big papa napa, big papa napa. But the Roosters team lineup here today, he's not playing for them anymore. Tedesco is the number 1 with Tupou and Manu on the wings, Morris and Kieran in the centres, with Hutchinson and Walker in the halves, Warrior Hargraves and Liu as the front row forwards there. Sam Verrills the number 9 with Crichton, Tupanua and Radley as the back row there. They've got Lamb, Nat Butcher, E Butcher and Takiyaho as the interchange. Baker as the 18th man, and then obviously Trent Robinson, Robbo as the coach here. So here we go, guys. The game is about to get underway. What are we on likes-wise? We're on 30 likes right now. Come on, guys, get up to 40. Let's get up to 40 likes right now. Smack it. Bingo, 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 bingo. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Sport Action says, I think Roosters win without Moses. I've gone Roosters. I've tipped the Roosters. I've tipped the Roosters in this game, mate. I have tipped the Roosters in this game. Danny says, potential top 4 finish if we can win this. Well, if you win this, you're in the top. Well, you're not in the top 4. You're equal top 4 with the Eels. The Roosters would be on the same amount of points as the Eels. So this is a huge game here. This is a very big game here because the Eels would have coughed up a pretty significant lead at the top. To be completely honest with you, they would have coughed up a relatively significant lead at the top in that top 4. But the game will be underway here, and the Eels will be kicking it off to the Roosters. Good to see some local footy here in Mackay, and it's good to see a packed out crowd too. Like I said, guys, it's just so exciting to see a packed out crowd right now. Dasmate says the Roosters are really missing Napa. That's why they're not top 4. Well, considering that Napa is at the Dogs right now, and the Dogs are last place, I comprende español. I don't really understand what you're talking about, mate. So, 40 minutes to go here of the first half. It is the Roosters running the ball here at the 20-metre line. Aniket Shan says, Great Britain nearly upset the Black Ferns. What a comeback by Black Ferns. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, close game there. But, it definitely shows there's a bit of a weakness there in that All Black side. But there was also a bit of weakness in that Australian side too that we saw today. But let's get to the rugby league. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to get tackled down at the 40-metre line here. And they're going to get it. They're going to boot this one down the left-hand side. Actually, so they didn't even get to that 40. That was actually a pretty underwhelming first set there by the Chooksers. Pretty underwhelming first set. And Goverson's going to bring this ball back from the 10-metre line. Chrissy Simmons says, who's faster, Saab or Adokar? I actually think Saab might be able to do it, but Adokar, well, you'd probably have to go with Adokar at this point. Canley goes to a Titan, says, I'm saying 28-18 Eels. I just want a good game. I want a close game here. I want a really exciting close game because every time we see that in the NRL lately, it's been just absolutely awesome because we see so many blowouts. We see so many blowouts. So seeing a close game would just be fantastic. And it should be a close game between 2 quality teams. So 4 tackle here for the Eels. They're 42 metres out here from their own line. They can get taken down here a minute and a half. Dasman says Napa played with the Roosters before the Dogs. Did Napa win a premiership with him? Was he with them in 2000? Oh, knock on from the Eels. Knock on. Knock on from the Eels here. Knock on from the Eels. Did Napa win a premiership with the Eels? Roosters or no? Was he there in 2018, 2019? I don't think so. I think he went to the... Did he go to the Roosters in 2017 or 2018? I'm not too sure. Sorry, to the Dogs in 2017 or 18. So they're going to check this. They're challenging this. This is definitely a knock on here. I don't know why they would challenge this. This is definitely a knock on here from the Eels. So, I don't think that gets touched there by Morris. Does Morris touch it? Oh, did he touch it? Okay, so he's right. Oh, they're checking. Sorry, he said we're checking to see. I don't think he does here. So, Goverson throws his ball out to the left-hand side here. No. There's no touch there. We haven't seen any deviation. That's no touch here. That's no touch. So, it'll be Roosters' ball, and that's a terrible challenge there. A minute and a half into the game, they'll lose the challenge. They're going to lose the challenge to the Eels. A minute and a half into the game. A minute and a half into the game, they're going to lose their challenge. Unreal. There's nothing to prove this. We're still waiting here. There's no way you can overturn this regardless. It's inconclusive. So they're going to keep the challenge. That's a bit of a let-off there for the Eels, but they really shouldn't have. Dasmate says Lolly's gone. Tarek plays his Roosters 22 to 18, so... It will be Roosters' ball here. I think this is a bit of a... I think that he definitely didn't... I don't think he touched that ball there. So I think that should actually be a lost challenge there. But overall, it is what it is. So the Eels will knock that ball on here. The Roosters will get the ball and it will be returned. They'll be keeping their challenge, the Eels. John Murphy says, who do you think is going to win? I've tipped the Roosters. Kelly goes to Titan says, see Toby Sexton. Sheesh. Sexton, exactly right. So 38 minutes to go here of the first half. Steve Warren says 32-24 Roosters. I'm not too sure about that high scoring. That's a really high scoring game, to be honest with you. So left-hand side here, Digitates his world record for fastest time to lose a challenge. They didn't lose it. They got to keep it. So the challenge was inconclusive, which means that the call on the field is what's going to stay. And they will obviously... the call is on the field is what's going to happen. And then... what am I trying to say here? The Eels get to keep their challenge regardless. So second tackle here for the Roosters. They're inside the attacking half right now. 35 metres out. They give it off to Lamb. Lamb gets it off to Warrior Hargraves. And Hargraves taken down at the 30-metre line right now. Zach Smith says Angus Crichton first try. Well, I think the Roosters are going to score right now. So third tackle here. 25 metres out here from the line. Left-hand side, they're going to go. Good little run here. Roosters at the 20-metre line here. Gets it off Hutchison. Gets it off to Tedesco. Tedesco gets it off to Tupou. Tupou steps on the inside here. And good defence there from the Eels to stop that one 5 metres out. So fourth tackle now for the Chooksters. Tedesco, right-hand side, gives it off to Hutchison. Hutchison gets it off to Radley. And it's going to be... taken down here, 10 metres out here, Isaac Liu, the Gold Coast Titans man, 2022. Left-hand side, Hutchison, he gets it over the top, and that's going to go straight to Tupou, and great defence from Blake Ferguson. Oh, Ferguson with some fantastic defence there, and it will be a 10-metre turnover here. Oh, wow, it's good defence there from Blake Ferguson. Melma says, Sexy going to get smacked by Napa. Hey, Melma, I just want to ask you, how did Napa go in the last game against the Titans? Did he played the full 80, right? He never went to the bin, did he? So 36.5 minutes to go in the first half, and the Eels will have the ball here, just at about 12 minutes out from their own line. Cowling goes for Titans. If Toby gets really good, he'll play for Queensland a long way, though. Oh, wow. Wow. He's played one game. Let's relax. Let's relax on Toby Sexton. You know, Sexy Sexton is unbelievable, but don't put too much pressure on a kid who's played one game. So third tackle, Titans have done that way too many times with plenty of players over the years. So third tackle now for the Eels. They're 20 metres out. Right-hand side, Reid Marnie will get this one off here and he'll get it out to the 30-metre line or so. Melwin says Napa was wrongfully sin bin. Napa was sent to the sin bin. He should have been sent to jail, mate. He should have been sent to jail for what he did. I can't remember what he did, but he should have been sent to jail. So fifth tackle now for the Eels. They're 35 metres out. Josh Sam says, I want Parra to win by 4 points. Rabbitohs fan, why? Why would a Rabbitohs fan want... I think you're a Rabbitohs fan, aren't you, Josh Sam? Why would a Rabbitohs fan want the Eels to win this game? This will put the Rabbitohs further ahead of them. So Roosters will get the ball here through Tedesco, and he'll get 40 minutes out here. If you're a Rabbitohs fan, you absolutely want the Roosters to win this game. You absolutely want the Roosters to win this game, because the Rabbitohs will win this weekend. I don't know who they're playing, actually. Who are they playing, the Rabbitohs? The Dragons. The Rabbitohs will absolutely win this weekend against the Dragons. And then, obviously, we'll get a bigger gap. You don't want the Eels to be winning this game, because then you get the bigger gap on the teams below you. So third tackle over the Roosters, that's a penalty, surely. No penalties. So Roosters here with the ball at the 40-metre line, left-hand side. Tedesco, he's really started off really good here. Tedesco, he's stepped on the inside, taken down 30 metres out here with the ball. So fourth tackle now for the Roosters. They go to the right-hand side. He steps onto the inside, taken down 20 metres out right now. I'm trying to adjust my brain from sevens to league right now. So Roosters here, push this ball up in the air. Good kick, to be honest with you. And Gutherson with a fantastic take. And they're going to kick this ball out to the left-hand side here. The Eels are away here. Oh, my God, he's been slammed. Oh, my God, Wangabak's still going here. He's been slammed. He's still going. Gets the offload away. They got the ball here. And they got Paulo. Paulo here at the 30-metre line. He's still going here. Oh, my goodness me. What a play by the Eels. 5.5 minutes into this game. Sport Action says, but Eels have a tough run home. That's great, but why would you want the Eels to win this game if you're a Rabbitohs fan? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Just because it's the Roosters, like I would prefer my team benefiting. Like if the Broncos had to play the Sharks, I went for the Broncos over the Sharks. I hate the Broncos, but I went for the Broncos over the Sharks because it helps my team. Wouldn't make sense to me to go for a team. Just go against a team that is going to potentially jump you later on in the season. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I went for the Broncos over the Sharks, and that was an easy decision for me. And even though the Sharks are like a second team to me because of my mum, very easy decision for me. Titans always first and foremost before a stupid rivalry. So fourth tackle here for the Eels. They're going to be 40 minutes out of the line. But the Broncos still suck ass, and Broncos fans, I still hate you. So fifth tackle here for the Eels. Reid Marnie right-hand side. He gives it up here and he puts that ball in the air. That's a bad kick. I think that's going to go straight to Tedesco there. That's easy. Oh, my God. He's going to drop that backwards. Oh, that goes backwards, I think. But it's going to be classed as a knock on here. That was a terrible kick, but it's going to be a bad drop there by Tedesco. Wow. How is Tedesco? He started off so well in this game too. Dasmate says they need that too. So that, I think I'm so used to obviously sevens again. I think that goes backwards, to be honest with you. Like, I think this goes backwards to be completely fair. But I guess, like, in sevens, I guess that is kind of backwards. But in league, that is knock on. So it's, anyway. So it's going to be Eels with the ball here, 10 minutes out of the line. We'll scroll down there. Pjanovic says Sivo 2 tries tonight. Dasmate says, what's a knock on these days? No, like I said, man, sevens and league is so different in regards to what's a knock on and what's not a knock on. So that's why that was difficult. But Eels here, 20 minutes out here. Gutterson's taken down 15 metres short here from the line. 32.5 minutes to go here of the game, of the first half, sorry. The Eels will have the ball 10 metres out. Ferguson goes left-hand side, gives it off to Brown. Brown gets it off to Reid Marnie. Reid Marnie gets it off to Campbell Gillard. Campbell Gillard gets taken down 15 metres out. Second tackle here. This game is really shaping out to be a really good game here. This game is really shaping up to be a very good game. So left-hand side now gives it off. It's going to be back onto the inside here for Nathan Brown. Magapaka says, give it to Paulo. Crash ball 1 metre out. Don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. This Roosters defense is usually that's a bad kick. That's a terrible kick. Arthur, whoa. That was terrible. No, mate. That was not knocked it back in by a couple percent. It was nowhere close. So it'll be 32 minutes to go here, and it will be Roosters with the ball. 20 metre set or a 20 metre restart. That's a terrible kick there on third tackle. That's a shocking kick. It nearly worked out, to be honest with you, but no. JB Conrad says, I would sit and watch a debate of rugby refs and NRL refs debate. What does it knock on? Well, as you know, they kind of are a little bit loosey-goosey with the rules in union in regards to a knock-on, and with league, it's very strict that even passes of knock-ons that go, well, even balls that kind of go backwards get called as a knock-on. It's like what happened with Tedesco just then, so that was consistent. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't the wrong call, it was the right call. So Roosters here will get the ball hit at the halfway point. Undercut chances, Russell leading 7-0. Good stuff, man. Dasman says, shit kick. Zach Smith says, it's Milford's fault. Everything's Milford's fault. This lockdown in Sydney is Milford's fault. So right-hand side here for the Roosters. They're 35 metres out here from the line. 4 tackle. I'm glad you guys remember that. I'm glad you guys know and remember that it is always Milford's fault. So left-hand side here for the Roosters. Gives it off to Lamb. Lamb gets it outside. Here we go. Chance here. Roosters offloads it. Tupou. Tupou knock on. Tupou knock on. 9 minutes gone here, guys. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. What are we on likes-wise right now? What are we on likes-wise? We are on 43 likes. Let's get 7 more likes and let's get up to 50 right now. Bushka. 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 That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let's booshka it right up and in your face. Let's get up to that 50 right now. But that will be a knock on there from Daniel Tupou, and the Eels will get the ball here. Dasmate says Roosters are loosey-gooseys. They absolutely are loosey-gooseys right now, mate. There's a bit of loosey-goosey action going on here. There's a bit of loosey-goosey action, and they need it really quick in their act up. Smart in their act up, sorry. Campbell Gillard will go off here for Sean Lane. Amazing Ray says, well, Wilford's close to signing with South Sydney, so it's definitely his fault. Wrong. He's actually closer to signing for the Titans than he is for South Sydney right now. I can tell you that for a fact. But left-hand side here for the Eels, they're going to be 35 metres out here from the line. Both teams are going for him. So first tackle now for the Eels. They're going out to the left-hand side. Reid Marnie gets it off, and he's going to be at the 40-metre line here. The animation guy says, Blaze Entertainer says you 24, or did he lied? I'm 20. He knows I'm not 24. Why would he say 24? I think he probably just got it wrong, to be honest with you. Is he streaming right now? Tell Hayden. I don't actually know. I don't know what to tell Hayden, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a crunch. Roosters going to pick the ball up here. The Roosters going to be away. The Roosters going to be away. He gets the ball off to Morris. It's going to be a knock on, but that's going to be first knock on against the Eels first. It's going to be first knock on against the Eels. Magapaka says, is it going to be another low-scoring game like last Thursday? We were all hoping for a 1-0. Oh, yeah, jeez. I remember that game. That was the 12-10er. That's right. Yeah, that was the 12-10er, but it was the 0-0 at halftime. That's right. Jeez, if that happened. If that happened. That animation guy, just tell him I said that he's a loosey-goosey. Go and tell Hayden that he's a loosey-goosey. Dude Tate says Roosters will pull their socks up and defend. Well, they don't need to right now, mate, because they're going to get an attack here, 40 minutes out even on the line. Most games for the Roosters, Jabriga Hargraves on 250. He's 56 behind Mitchell Orbison, but he's the top 5. He's in the top 5 for the Roosters. Evans says, what are your tips in this round, bro? Blaze, ask me at half-time, mate. Dasmate says he's live. Melvin says Cody Walker takes a step back without Reynolds. Well, yes, but he might get the infamous Anthony Milford. But I know that Milf is closer to signing with the Titans than he is signing with the Rabbitohs right now. Jack says, hello. Hello, Jack. Hello, Jackie boy. Jackie boy. But 28.5 minutes left here of this first half, and Sam Walker's going to roll this ball back here. Sam Walker's not really had a great couple of weeks, in my opinion. I don't think Sam Walker's really had the most quality performances in the last couple of weeks. So first tackle here for the Roosters. They're at the 40-metre line here. Oh, Isaac Liu with a fantastic run here. The future immortal Gold Coast Titans player. That's going to be second tackle here for the Roosters. Right-hand side. That's a bad play, the ball, in my opinion. But Tupouniua will get the ball here, 20 metres out here. Third tackle now for the Roosters. They're 20 metres out. It's going to be a knock-on against the Roosters. It's going to be a knock-on here against this game. There's a lot of knock-ons. What is with the Eels games lately? And just so many knock-ons in the Eels games. There always seems to be knock-on in Eels games. What's going on here? What's going on here? Zar says, you reckon Eels win this game? No, I think Roosters do, but where's the knock-on here? Where's the knock-on here? Still watching. Oh, then he lost that ball. Yeah. Absolutely. Zach Smith says Titans top 4 with Milford and Liu. Absolutely, mate. I'm going to back you in, mate. How about that? It is a knock-on-a-thon right now, Amazing Razor. It is absolutely a knock-on-a-thon. So 13 minutes going here. Eels go to the right-hand side. Paulo gets it off. It's another... Oh, my God. That's another knock-on here. And it will be a knock-on from the Eels. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. So 27 minutes to go the first half. It's going to be another knock-on. Storm fan says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Storm fan. Desmond says, that one went back. No, so it comes off. So basically, with that one, it gets called a knock on because the Roosters player is in front of him and it bounces off the Roosters player. So that constitutes a knock on. So it goes backwards, but it comes backwards because of the Roosters player hitting it, who is in front of him. That's why that's a knock on. So 27 minutes to go, hit the first half, and the Roosters will get scrum here. We've seen more scrums in this game than brain cells that I have. Magapaka says, wouldn't say Sam Walker is overrated, he's more overhyped. I would say, oh my God, he's knocked the ball on. Oh my God. Oh my God, we've seen another knock on here. Dead set, we've just seen another knock on, and this one's off the scrum. What is this? Is it raining? Is it human? Is someone playing with silly string? Has someone got a sniper out and said, listen, I'm going to take a shot at every single one of you if you don't knock the ball on? Like, oh my God, Verrills, brother, my goodness me. The amount of knock-ons we've seen in this game already is absolutely outrageous. Trevor Daly says, hi mate, haven't been online for a couple of days. But wow, you must be super proud of the Olympic Fijian team. They're amazing, brother. I cried on stream. I was very emotional. We had about 1,400 people watching that Olympics final, and we had a fantastic time, and I was very emotional there as Fiji obviously were crowned champions. That animation, guys, tell them I'm 16. So Jay says they're not used to the Queensland weather. Well, I wish I was used to the Queensland weather, and I'm from the Gold Coast. Second tackle now for the Eels. They're 45 minutes out here from their own line. The Eels here with the ball. Reid Marnie gets the ball out to the left-hand side right now. And they're going to be taken down here 40 minutes out on third tackle. Danny says there's been like 6 knock-ons in like 13 minutes. I know, it's ridiculous. It should be illegal, mate. The referee should start sending players off for knocking the ball on. He should start sending them off for knocking the ball on because it's just getting ridiculous at this point. So tackle here, 30 minutes out. Reid Marnie with the ball. He goes out to the right-hand side here. Junior Paulo. He gets his ball back to Dylan Brown, and Brown will get it off to Nathan Brown, maybe? No, Opacek, sorry. Opacek with the ball. He rolls it back to Reid Marnie. Marnie here. Dylan Brown. Brown puts it up in the air. Good kick here from Dylan Brown. And there's a good couple of plays underneath there. Oh, it's a knock-on from Josh Morris. Send him off. 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 Send him. Send him off. Send him off. Send him off. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Send him off. Send him off. So it's a knock-on here against the Roosters. We have dead set seen more knock-ons than minutes. We have seen more knock-ons than minutes. Can someone actually get me an actual stat about how many knock-ons we've seen in this game? Send him off. If we've seen more than 6 knock-ons in this game so far, send him off immediately. I want the referee to start making an example out of these blokes. Start making an example. Start getting the ruler and slapping them. Start getting the ruler, slapping. What are we watching? What are we doing? We're watching. So Eels here, left-hand side, 15 minutes out here. And they're going to get out here. Eels are going to score a try. Oh my God, why'd you pass that ball, bro? You would have scored a try. He would have scored a try there, Wanga Blake. Penny Namor, send him off. I like that idea, Penny Namor. I love that idea. That's an MVP kind of call right there. So first tackle here for the Eels. They're 15 minutes out right now. Right-hand side, they're going to go. Gregory Johnson, this is a drop-a-thon. It is. I feel like a drop kick just watching it. So second tackle here for the Eels. Right-hand side, they're going to go. Papali. Taken down 1 minute short here for the line. 9 knock-ons, K-Dog. No, you're lying. You're full of it. No, you've got to be shitting me. You've got to be lying. Right-hand side here for the Eels. Gives it off to Gutherson. Gutherson here. Chance here. On the wing. Opacek taken down here. 10 minutes out here. 4 tackle for the Eels. Thank you very much, Undercatch Hand. 14-12 to Russia over Kenya. Good stuff. So 4 tackle here with the Eels. Junior Paulo. He's going to get crunched in the tackle. Crunch of Bruno. Nothing knock on. It's a knock on, lads. It's a knock on. We've just seen another knock on, lads. We've just seen another knock on. We've just seen a goddamn another knock on, lads. Oh, Dasman says 6 Roosters, 4 Eels knock-ons. Are you serious, Dasman? Is that the actual stats? I want you, Danny, you're absolutely right. Suspend him. I want them to make, I dead set, I want them to make an example out of these blokes. Gooseberg says, how are we doing tonight, mate? I'm doing knock-on. You know why I say that? Because that's the only word I can think of right now, because we've seen like 1,400 of them in the first 15 minutes of this game. So 17 minutes in here, Roosters with the ball, 10 minutes out from their own line, and it's going to be Tupou who gets it out to, oh, here we go. Brent Tate's talking about the heavy dew. The heavy dew is the reason why this has been knock-on central. The heavy dew. Zach Smith says, why no send-offs yet? They should start sending them off for another knock-on here. If they knock on this set, they should send him off. You know what? If they knock on this set, they should send him out of camp, send him back to New South Wales, put him into the shit with us. So third tackle now, 30 minutes out here from their own line. They're going to roll this ball back here, right-hand side. They get up to Isaac Liu, and Liu's going to get up to the 40-metre line here. If you drop that goddamn... you drop that damn well ball! You get up now. Gee whiz. So Roosters here, right-hand side. Radley to Tupanua, and that's a good tackle there by the Eels. Arjun Dusanovic says, hello mate, how we doing? Makapaka says, think these players have been watching your 7 streams rather than training basic ball skills. Mate, you know, they wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you, up there in Queensland, up there in camp in Queensland right now, just sitting there in their hotel rooms watching a bit of BKR Sports 7s. You know, it's what everyone does. You know, you guys have been doing it, they've been doing it. We've all been doing it, mate. I've been doing it. So, good tackle there by Warrior Hargraves. Second tackle on the Eels, 23 metres out from their own line. Empire says, best game of the year. Time this man out. Time out. Adam King says, who's going to win because it's looking kind of tight. The winner is anyone who's not watching this game at this point. So third tackle here for the Eels. They're 30 metres out here from their own line. They roll his ball back here, right-hand side, Papali'i, and that's going to be nearly a high tackle there by Radley. But Papali'i's still going here. He gets the offload away here, and Wanga Blake crunched down here at the halfway point. Aussie Aiden just said, I just looked and there's 10 knock-ons in total. Holy shit. So Eels here, 40 metres out here, get taken down to 40. Get taken down here at the 40. Thomas Rattenbury says, do you think Sharks will be a good team when next year with Hines and Finucane? They're okay team now, but I think holy. So knock on there against the Roosters. 20 minutes to go here the first half. We've seen 11 knock-ons in this game, guys. 20 minutes in, we've seen 11 knock-ons. Guys, I want you to hit that thumbs up button. We have to have more thumbs up on this stream than knock-ons in this game, and it'll be tight. We have to have more thumbs up on the stream than knock-ons in the game, and right now it's going to be tight. There's been 11 knock-ons in 20 minutes. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, because we're going to be pumping out plenty of rugby league and Olympics action. But left-hand side of the Eels are going to take it down here 10 metres out. I'm actually in shock. There's been 11 knock-ons in this game, guys. 11. So right-hand side here for the Eels, they're going to get taken down here. 5 metres short here for the line. It's going to be third tackle now. It's going to be third tackle. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do in a second. Eels here, 10 metres out, third tackle, right-hand side, kicks it through on third tackle again, and it's going to be another kick on third tackle. I actually can't believe it. They've actually just not knocked the ball on, but they have lost the ball because it will be a kick on third, and it just doesn't make any sense. I've got an idea here, guys. So 20 minutes gone here. I'm going to write something down. Knock-ons. So we're going to do a tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to put this up behind us, lads. We're going to put this up behind us. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. Third tackle right now for the Roosters. They're going to be at the 30-metre line right now. Fourth tackle now. Fourth tackle. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to fix this one. 19 and a half minutes left here. They're going to want this back, get this ball out here to the 40. Hold on. I'm going to get this tape up. There we go. So apparently there's an injury here to Regan Campbell-Gillard. Oh, he won't return. He won't return. So we'll be Eels with the ball here. There we go. Knock-ons. We've got 11 there, guys. We have 11. Knock-ons, 11. So first tackle. Don't let me forget that. Don't let me forget that every time we say knock-on. So first tackle, second tackle now for the Eels. They're 14 metres out here from their own line. Zach Smith says, more knock-ons than sin bins in magic rounds. So third tackle now. Ethan says, where's the sticky spray? Magabaga says, don't spam, Kalen, else I'll time you out. Exactly right. No spamming, please. So fourth tackle now for the Eels. They're going to be at the 14-metre line right now. Bob James says, knock-ons versus light counter. Exactly. So Eels here, 35 metres out, gets the ball outside. They can get taken down, 35. No, he gets the offload away. Left-hand side, fourth tackle. Nathan Brown gets it off. It's going to be Jacob Arthur. Gets it out to Wanga Blake. Wanga Blake gets taken down. No, he's still going here. Jeez, the Eels are getting a lot of extra plays here today. They're getting some good offloads, and Arthur will get taken down at the 13-metre line. So rolls out to the right-hand side here. It's going to be Dylan Brown on fifth tackle. They've actually gone to fifth tackle. That's a good kick there for Dylan Brown. He's been good with his kicking today. And it's going to be knocked back here from the Eels. Knocked back here from the Eels. And we've now seen 12 knock-ons, ladies and gentlemen. We've now seen 12 knock-on, ladies and gentlemen. We've now seen... Dad says it's added to the tally. Added to the tally. We've just added to the tally, ladies and gentlemen. We've just added to the tally. You could argue we could do 2 there because the Eels and Roosters should knock this ball on here, but Tedesco will be the one to drop this ball here. Tedesco, so that goes backwards there from the Eels. It goes backwards off Gutherson. And then I think that's off Reed Marnie there, knock on. It has to be off knock on from Reed Marnie. Is that not knock on from Reed Marnie? Is that not knock on from Reed Marnie first? Mang7 says, oh, you're doing one already. Jay says, you might need another piece of paper in a bit. Fair enough, to be honest with you. Guy Jordan says, Titans are making top 6 this year. No, next year. Pennington was going to be a record-breaking knock. You should give them an award. Absolutely. So left-hand side here for the Eels. Oh, my God. That was so close to knocking that ball on there. He was very close. The first tackle here for the Eels. They're 8 metres out here from the line. Right-hand side, they're going to go right now. They're 15 metres out. He gives it off. He gives it off to Dylan Brown. Brown here to Nathan Brown. Nathan Brown to Paulo. And Paulo here. It's going. He's still going here. He's going to offload the ball to Nathan Brown. Geez, the offloads from Eels tonight. I feel like this sounds like the Fijian Sevens team right now with how many offloads they're getting. So Eels here so close. Oh my God, I thought he got a try there. So second tackle here for the Eels, Reed Marnie. He goes back to the right-hand side here. Eels with the ball here, 15 metres out. They're going to get taken down here at the 10-metre line. Did you taste this game of the year? You're drunk, mate. So right-hand side here, Reed Marnie. He's got Paulo underneath. Now he gives it up to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown underneath. And very close with knock on, but he will hold it. So fourth tackle now for the Eels. They're 5 metres short. 16.5 minutes left here. Reed Marnie gets it off to Dylan Brown. Anything going to happen here? No. Nathan Brown. Holy goddamn shit. It's now 13, and Roosters are away here. Sam Walker's going to take down at 30-metre line. Unreal. Ozzy says, how did Tedesco knock it on? I thought it was a knock-on against Reed Marnie, to be honest with you. I think it was the wrong call. But left-hand side here for the Roosters, they're going to be 40 metres out here from the line. So what this attack is terrible. This game is terrible. It's actually quite funny, to be honest with you. Mocha Bracket says, Eels didn't kick at the third again. Amazing. I know it's crazy, but they did knock it on, so it's all right. So second tackle now for the Roosters. They're at the halfway point. Wow, what a game we are witnessing here. Right-hand side. Is it just the Eels? Do they force teams to come down to their shitness right now? Because last week it was 0-0 at half-time, and right now it's 0-0 with 16 minutes to go here in the first half. Roosters are away! Joey Manu at the 20. He's at the 15. Taken down right now. 15 metres out here on 4 tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to go out to the right-hand side here. Sam Walker over the top here. Gets it off to the Roosters. He steps on the inside. In the Roosters with the try time, and Josh Morris. We won't see a knock on. We will not see a knock-on. We will see some points in the game. And the Chooksters are going to score a try. The Roosters, they're going to score a try. The Chooksters there, 4-0 here with a hit to come. And we've finally seen some points in this game. We've finally seen some points in this game. The Chooksters here. But 4 likes away from 60, guys. 4 likes away from 60. Schmag it. We've got 191 votes so far. 52% have gone towards the Roosters and 48% have gone towards the Parramatta Eels. So if you are watching right now and you haven't voted in that poll, what on earth are you doing, mate? You're nearly worse than how many knock-ons there's been in this game. Actually, how many knock-ons have there been in this game? We have 5, we have 10, we have 13. Yes. That amazing guys says, where do I watch this in the USA? On BKR Sport, mate. Jay says, Bunker will find a knock-on somewhere. Amazing Ray says, Paris, so many chances, but instead want to break the knock-on world record. Absolutely. So knock-ons, 13 in this game so far, but there's still 14 minutes to go here in the first half. We still could see another 27 here before the half-time is over. But the Roosters here, 10 metres out. They step through Josh Morris. He puts the ball over the line and he says, get that shit out my face. That's an easy try time here for me. Easy try time here for me. Aussie Aiden says, under sevens be like. Defensively, this game's actually been pretty good, to be honest with you. Defensively, this game's actually been pretty good. They just keep losing the ball, unfortunately. Desmond says Walker will miss this kick. No, he's going to slap. Walker will definitely miss his kick. You're absolutely spot on, Daz, mate. You know why Walker will miss his kick? Because Adam Kieran has taken the kick. So you will miss every shot you don't take. And Sam Walker will indeed, in fact, miss this kick. Bruno Falcao says Roosters. Getting around the Roosters. Radamel Falcao will be getting around the Roosters there. Mang7 says Sam Walker isn't kicking. That's why he's missing it, Mang7. That's why he's missing it. So Roosters here, 23 metres out here from their own line from the right-hand side. Swakesy says that knock-on shot, mate, is full on, isn't it? It's full on. We're seeing if we can get to the elusive 2 lines. How about that? If we can get to 2 lines, my goodness me. Tasman says they'll miss it anyway. Adam Kieran here. He's usually a pretty good kicker, Adam Kieran. Except for the fact that he's going to make this one slot it right through. I nearly said that he's going to miss it, but he will slot that one through there, so it will be 6-0 to the Chooksters. Ooh, the 6-0 Chooksters, the 6-0 Chooksters. Whoa. And he says Kieran is actually a good kicker. That's what I just said. Kieran's a good kicker, but Sam Walker will miss the kick because he's not taking the kick. Zach Smith says you'll have 2 pages. 2 pages, my goodness me. Adakat Chan says full-time Russia 35-12 over Kenya. Wow, good win there by the Russians. Ishan Sohal says, what a kick, Adam Kieran. Yeah, slapped that one right on through. So 13 minutes and 40 to go here of the first half. And the Roosters, the Chooksters, they lead. And they lead very, 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 very well in this game. 6-0 is a very big lead in this game. Magapaka says, Dazmate Kieran's a good kicker. No, Dazmate's just talking shit because he's a Bulldogs fan. He knows he's going to get pumped this weekend on Sunday. He's going to get pumped this week on Sunday. He's going to have 0% chance of not getting the wooden spoon. And they're going to see... the Broncos posters up there, but they're going to see a Bulldogs poster in a similar light. So second tackle now. They're 20 metres out here from their own line. Digitate says Tedesco is a better kicker. What? Kieran is a good kicker. He got the kick. Well, why are you complaining about the kicker when nobody Tedesco? You don't need a kick because Kieran's got the kick. So right-hand side here for the Roosters. They're going to get this ball off here, and that's going to be Roosters here with the ball at the 40. Good little run there. 4 tackle now. Go Jordan says, I put Jalmaria Hargraves for a try. You're drunk. Left-hand side here. Tedesco's away. It will be a try over the Roosters. The Chooksters, they are coming for you. Oh, the Chooksters, they are coming for you. The Chooksters with another try there. And Tedesco goes, Boshka. He goes a bit of a bloomy blitzka right on through there. Bloomy blitzka. We're making up words on BKR Sport today. That's how tired I am. The Roosters will go bang. So the Tedesco brilliance breaks through there, gives it off to Chipanua. And easy try there for the Chooksters. Macapaka says BK is a better kicker. Mate, I would kick it with my blindfold on and on drugs. All right, how about that? I would be on... I'm not going to actually... That's a bad joke. I shouldn't say that. Hayden Spencer says, it's my birthday in 6 days. Good stuff, man. Let me know in 6 days and I wish you a happy birthday. That animation guy says, Blaze, why don't you do vlogs anymore? Hi, that animation guy. I would like to reply with, I'm currently in a shithouse state that has a lockdown where I can't leave the radius of my house by 5 kilometers, and the literally the army is coming in to make sure we don't do this. So thank you for your concern, but I can't do vlogs right now. So 12 minutes left here in this first half, and the Roosters will lead 12-0 here. They should get this kick, but that's a nice little try there. Sam Walker onto the inside of Tedesco. Tedesco breaks away and gets the ball off the Tupouniua. Out of the right-hand side here. Fuddy, you guys, is who you win. Who won't win? Who won't win? Mate, I'm taking the Chooksters, mate. I took the Chooksters for the game. I'm taking the Chooksters now. Jaden Baden says, end of season, the heat is on lock and paramelt. Bingo. Brandon Fraser says, hey, Blaze, can you give a shout-out to Stephanie for her birthday? Happy birthday, Stephanie. Good on you. Appreciate you for tuning into the BKR Sports stream. And I hope you're getting around the Chooksters tonight, because right now, I hope you're a Chooksters fan, because they're looking the goods. I hope you're not a Parramatta fan on your birthday. Then again, I hope no one's really a Parramatta fan, to be honest with you, because it's a tough time. Jaden Baden says, bunch of old washed-up players no other teams want. Jeez, he definitely doesn't like the Eels. Teammate says, these two teams are definitely contenders in a way, but I still cannot find a reason to tip anyone over Melbourne or Penrith. Oh, no, yeah, but in the same sense, people are really talking smack about Penrith right now. I don't realise that we've still got 6 rounds to go before and Penrith players, all they just need to do is come back, you know. But 11.5 minutes to go here of the first half, and the Roosters here, 15 metres out. He's going to go and... Boshka Kieran puts that right in your face, Parramatta fans, and it will be 12-0 here with 11.5 to go of the first half. So what are we on likes-wise now? We're on 60 likes. Let's get up 10 more likes. So you know what? Let's get 9 more likes and let's hit 69 right now. Let's do it. It's just going to schmack it. Let's get up to 69 likes right now. But that was a nice little drawn pass there for the Chooksters. All right. Adakat chance, bro, you don't do gaming like playing FIFA or rugby? No, mate, I don't have the time for anything else like that at the moment. Maybe one day, though. Maybe one day on another channel, BKR Gaming or something like that. Anthony says, hey, want to hear a joke? I already know the joke is going to be something to do with this or something to do with this. It's a good joke either way. So Roosters will have the ball here. If the Roosters win by 50 plus, guys, they will go above the Eels. They will go above the Eels. Can you imagine the scenes? Dasmate says, Penrith have just injuries. They do. They do have a lot of injuries, but... they don't have as many injuries as knock-ons, so that's the main thing that Penrith that will have to look forward for. So second tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to go to the 30-metre line here, third tackle. Little Nettie says Parra is playing trash. They are playing not that great here. They didn't also play good against the Raiders. They didn't actually play fantastic against the Titans, but that sin bin for the Titans really gave them 3 tries. Besides that, when the player for the Titans had 4 players against the Eels, the Titans actually won that game. Did you know that? But obviously the 3 tries that the Eels scored were when the man was in the bin, which obviously, is what it is. I don't agree with the sin bin, but people underestimated the power of that sin bin. Then they go and play the Raiders, and they didn't look great. And then now they're playing the Roosters, and they're not looking great. But obviously, I'm biased towards the Eels, apparently. I just must hate the Eels. It's not that it's actually what we're seeing right now. It's that BKR Sport hates the Eels. So it's going to be 10 minutes to go here the first half, and the Eels will get a penalty here. They're going to punch this one away here. Doesn't says sexy 70 night. What's in sexy 70? Are you drunk, mate? You had too much to drink. We know what we're gonna get. We're gonna get sexy 70 likes on this stream. We're not gonna see if we see a sexy 70. That's a dream come true, mate. JB Comrade says this right side attack from the Roosters looks threatening, mate. This Roosters looks threatening right now. But yeah, the left side hasn't really done a great deal, but the right side has really killed them. Malcolm says my game console sits around collecting dust. Well, send it to me, mate. Send it to me, then I'll send it back to you because I don't need one because I've already got one. So Eels with the ball hit the halfway point. 9 minutes to go here of the first half. Thumbs up, subscribe, smack out that vote in the chat. We've got 209 votes so far, and 54% have gone to the Juksters, and that is right now. So right-hand side of the Eels, they give it off. Gutherson, Blake Ferguson here. He's going to get taken down here, 30 metres out of the line, and he's going to try and claim a high tackle there. Oh, he's bleeding. Ooh. That's bad blood. I just saw blood pouring out of his head. Gee whiz. Jamie Robinson says, if the Eels don't win this and they have a tough draw in RCG out with a hamstring, I think they finish 6th. I think you're drunk. So third tackle here for the Eels. They're 20 metres out. They give it up to Arthurs. Where is it? Where's the pen? Where's the pen? Guys, we're about to do the dream of a cross. So that will be with 8 minutes 55 to go here the first half. It's another knock on there, and the Eels will knock that ball on. Jared Troy says Ferguson is cut bad. Ferguson is absolutely cut bad. So that's a really bad cut. Like when I told you guys, when I saw, wow, that's a bad cut. Oh, that's a bad cut. That's a gash. That's an actual gash on his head. How does this happen? I didn't think this was a bad tackle. I don't know what actually happened. Maybe he just cut his head on the knee. Okay, the knee is what did that. Oh, geez, the blood really pouring out his head there. Geez, prayers up to you, Blake Ferguson, my guy. That was shocking. Mitch Evans says knee in the head. Yeah, unfortunately, knee in the head there by his own player. Oh, no, it was the Roosters there, but it was obviously accidental. Jared Troy says, think it's from a stud. No, mate, it's from the knee. It's from the knee of I think it was Kieran. No, it was Hutchison, I think it was Hutchison. Go Jordan says, Fergo has a nice haircut. Really? This is the time? This is the time you want to make that joke? This is the time you want to make a ball joke? Right now? Jaden Baden says, Parramatta will not win a game for the rest of the season. There's something wrong with you. Sport Talk says, keep the knock on board. No, it'll only happen when there's obviously a ridiculous amount of knock-ons. But obviously right now, guys, I can't, because I don't have a new computer, I can't do the subscribers and the donations and stuff on the screen. So, we have a bit of fun. We'll put stuff like this up and have a bit of a laugh. Yes. King of YouTube, Elliot Stanton. He's the king of YouTube, apparently, Elliot. But he says, ouch. It is definitely an ouchie. Jaden Baines says, facts. You really don't like Para. That animation guy said, I wish I could watch the game, but my dad's watching Netflix. Mate, watching Netflix is probably, if you're an Eels fan, you'd prefer to be watching Netflix right now. You'd prefer, Too Hot to Handle said that I should come on there, but I said, no, I'm too busy streaming the NRL, mate, and the Rugby Sevens, the Olympics. Dad's mate says, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new around here. Mate, Dad's mate, you're so spot on. It's absolutely right. Macapaka says, was it Dylan Brown who crushed the Hutchinson's ribs last time these two teams played? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So first tackle here for the Roosters. They will have the ball with 9 minutes to go here of the first half. Zach Smith says, where's the Broncos poster? It's up top. It's up there right now, but obviously I can't fit everything in. Andy says, still salty over the Titans. Yeah, bro, I'm salty as. What am I salty about? Yeah, bro. What am I salty about? I'm trying to figure out. The last game we played, we won. So what am I salty about? The fact that I have to ask you what I'm salty about shows that I'm not salty because I have absolutely no idea what you're referring to. So second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 30 minutes out even their own line. That's the problem that you have right now, man. That's the problem you face. I'm so salty that I have absolutely no idea what you're referring to. So Roosters to your left-hand side. They're going to get to the attacking half right now. They're going to be 4 tackle, 45 minutes out. And now he's retracted his message too. Brother, come on, man. If you're going to troll me, at least make sure I know what you're talking about. So fifth tackle here, right side. Sam Walker puts the ball up in the air. And the Eels are going to have a good... Gutherson, good take. Good take there by Gutho. Good take. Dunny says the only Paris supporters 5 years ago were John Cena and his guys. Jeez, this chat's on fire tonight. This chat is on fire. So second tackle now. Second tackle now here for the Eels. Their right-hand side. And it's going to be third tackle, 15 metres out from their own line. Jared Choi says Gutho has been sold on the bomb. Yeah, Gutho's been sold tonight in up there with the high kicks, but obviously just nothing really in attack. Sport Talk says Bulldogs for bottom 4 next year. I like it. I don't like it, but I don't mind the take. I think the take is not too far from the point. So right-hand side of the Eels. And Dylan Brown's going to kick this one on fifth tackle. I know it's crazy. He didn't kick it on the third tackle this time. So Roosters will get the ball here. Daniel Tupou will bring this one back out to the 20. Brings it back out to the 30. And look at that. That's a great run there by Daniel Tupou. Dasmate says we need halves. Need brains. Need cells. That's a good start. Getting some brain cells. That would be. But then again, as Dogs fans, it can be quite difficult from time to time. So yeah. And it's going to be set restart too. It's going to be set restart. So Roosters here will have the ball here, 35 metres out from their own line. JB Comrade says, is this rumour about Milford going to Titans true? Bingo. So first tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to be inside the attacking half. I like it, to be honest with you, if it happens. If it happens, as long as it's not on too much money. If he's asking for any more than 300k a year, then say no. Then absolutely say no. So fourth tackle now. If you can't even start or get on the bench for a team that's currently coming in second last, there's a problem. Third tackle now for the Roosters. They're going to roll this one out to the left-hand side. Here gets this ball back inside, and the Roosters, Sam Verrill's taken down 23 metres out here from the attacking line. Fourth tackle now. The Roosters gets it out. It's going to be kicked through here. Oh, my God. Oh, the Guthersson, good take. Gutherson's been very safe at the back today. Melbourne says Blake Fergo got sliced. He did. Sport Talk says Lomax and the Dragons both unfollowed each other. He also took Dragons out of his bio. Really? Wow. I don't listen to any of that shit though because I've seen that happen before and nothing really actually happened. Is there anything fact with that though? Marcus says, Jade, why are you so salty? What's Jaden said? A whole team of nobodies. Yeah, Jaden's really upset at the Parramatta Eels. They really must have heard him somewhere in the field. So fourth tackle here for the Eels. Right hand side they're going to go. They're going to be 40 metres down here. Where did the Eels touch you? Where did they touch you? They touch you here? They touch you down there? Was it in an appropriate place? I don't know, man. I don't know because they really seem to have they really seem to be free ranch space in your head right now. So Tedesco will get the ball here 20 metres out from their own line. Corey McCarthy says he'll be lucky if the Panthers win. Really? What? No. Tasmate says who has the time to search that though? So right hand side here. The Chooksters with the ball, 30 metres out of the line. Second tackle now. JB Comment says, Sport Talk, is that true? What did he say? What's he said now? Oh, yeah, in regards to the Lomax thing. I'm not too sure. So third tackle now for the Roosters. They're going to be 45 metres out from their own line. RB4 Music, have seen your email, by the way, my guy. Just haven't had time. Obviously, I've been absolutely flat out, so do give me a little bit. I am just really, obviously, exhausted right now from streaming Olympics and stuff, but I have seen your email, and I will get back to you. To organise everything. But Roosters here with the ball. They're going to be 40 metres out here from the line. Sport Talk says after everyone started talking about it, Lomax followed them back. Dragons aren't following him still, though. Yeah, it doesn't mean jack, to be honest with you, though. So fifth tackle here, up it goes. Are we classifying that as a knock on? I don't know, but Guthersson will slap that ball. Oh, he's been good at the back today. Attacking-wise, done nothing, but back-wise, he's done good. And it's going to be back out here to the 25, and the Eels are away here. Good defence there by the Chooks to stop him from getting away. Zach Smith says Tigers want to trade Moses Mbai for Lomax. You wish, mate. What planet are you living on? You living on the same planet as me? I don't think he's living on the same planet as me. You may as well be living in China. What's going on here? Well Moses Mbai for... Oh, my God. Roosters. Is that a knock? That's a knock-on. We've done it, guys. 15 knock-ons in the game. 15 knock-on. Oh, jeez. Someone was not happy there. I think it was an Eels player. He was not happy just then. I just heard him swearing loudly. Sport Talk says the Dragons want Mbai, the idiots. No, they don't, mate. You just listen. That's just the media. But that will be a knock on there against the Parramatta Eel, and Sam Walker kicks that through. And I just don't understand what the Eels are doing in this game. I don't get it. What's up, Michael? Yeah, boys. Let's go to the Chooksters. He's getting around the Chookies. RB4 Music says, don't think anyone wants Mbai. I think you're right there. I don't think anyone wants Mbai. The only people who want Mbai is nobody. The only people who want Mbai right now is the Chinese Super League when it comes to basketball. Because they take anybody. Lockie Boxall says Titans smash the Bulldogs 15-0. Oh yeah, Fetty Bomb coming. Boom on your face, Fetty Bomb. We like it. We love to see it. Dylan Narpa has scored 10 own tries. So 3.5 minutes to go here of the first half. It's 12-0 to the Chooksters with first tackle right now. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Roosters get the ball here to the 25 metres right now. They're 3 minutes left here of the game. Tasman says Mbai back to the Dogs. And that's why you are definitely on drugs. Left-hand side here for the Roosters. They're 20 metres out here and taken down 15 metres short here from the line. Third tackle now. They go left-hand side, gives off Sam Walker. Sam Walker here. They're going to be 5 metres out. They're going to be taken down. Dasmay says Shanghai Sharks want end by. Absolutely. So 4 tackle right now. They're going to go right-hand side. Sam Verrills with the ball. Gives it off. It's going to be 10 metres out. Radley gets it off. Hudson Tupanua. And Tupanua taken down here 8 metres short here of the line. Here come the Chooksters. Can they really nearly put this one to bed? Fifth tackle here. Tedesco kicks it through. And it's going to be not played at. It's going to be fifth tackle here. Probably should have thrown that ball back there. But it will be a turnover here against the Roosters. Zach Smith says Eels will sign end by. Mate, there's about as likely a chance of Eels signing Mbai as there is of me playing for the Broncos next year. There's a very, very similar chance of that happening. Does it say to send Mbai to India? There's nothing wrong with the Indian people. They're bloody fantastic. That's a fantastic place, fantastic culture. Why would you give them? Why would you do that to some people? So why would you do that to such a beautiful country? So third tackle here for the Eels. They're 30 metres out here for their own line. And the Eels are going to roll this ball back here through Reed Marnie. Gets it off to Nathan Brown. Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a high tackle. Absolutely. Radley, of course. Of course it's Radley. Of course it's Radley here. Then Animation King says, well, we know Dasmay is dead because he keeps saying sexy 70. Mate, we got sexy 70 people in the chat right now on the dot. 70 people watching right now. And all of them are sexy. All of them are sexy. Unless you're a Broncos fan, then you're not. So a minute 46 to go here, the first half. And the Eels are going to go left-hand side here, 40 minutes out. Adet King says, who scored for the Chooks? I wasn't here then. I can't remember. Ask the chat. One of them was Tupanua, and the other one might have been Tedesco. I think it might have been Tedesco. Oh, my God. Tupanua comes out of the line there. No, Josh Morris scored one, and Tupanua. Josh Morris and Tupanua. Dita Tate says, a great country with great command. Oh, my God. They're going to get taken down here 10 minutes out. Eels are so close here. Third tackle. Tedesco has been good in this game. So right-hand side here. Reed Marnie gets it off here to Jacob Arthur. Kicks it through. And it will be a dropout here. Maybe no, Tubo's going to get out. Oh, my God. Tubo's going to get... No, he doesn't get out. He gets taken down here. So it will be a dropout here from the Roosters to the Eels. Guys, in the first half, we have got 15 knock-ons. Can we see if we can double that in the second half? I don't know. It could be close. Dasmay says Storm 13 plus this week. Who the Storm play? Actually, you know what? Oh, I thought you said Storms for a second there with an S. I would have timed you out. Storm Panthers. Yeah, Panthers have a lot of injuries, but I'll take Storm 1 to 12. I reckon the Panthers will still give a reasonably good account for themselves. As a Dogs fan, you would want the Storm to only win 1 to 12 because that would show that Matt Burton's actually not, overrated. Jamie Robertson says, I heard Mbai will be Titans captain. If Mbai is Titans captain, then I'm going to be signing for Manchester United overnight. So 28 seconds left here of the first half. Eels will have the ball here with 35 metres out here from the line. 20 seconds left of the first half. It's going to be Eels with the ball. They're 30 metres out right now. Can they get something? They're down 12-0. They're not looking good in this game. Macca says, don't say Storms. If you say Storms, I'm going to start getting angry again. So second tackle now. 10 seconds left. Right-hand side here. Gives it off. Dylan Brown. Brown here, step from the inside, taken down here, 15 metres out. Don't you dare knock this ball on here. There's 3 seconds left. There's 2 seconds left. He has rolled it back here. This is the final play here at the first half. Gutherson here with the ball. He's going to throw this ball back here, left-hand side here. He throws it back outside. They're going to get taken down here at the 15, and that was terrible from the Eels. So, half-time here, guys. It will be 12-0. Nil pa. No, sorry. No, senore. No tries, no points to the Parramatta Eels. So 12-0 here to the Roosters. Roosters have looked okay. We have seen 15 knock-ons in this game, so you can't really say that any teams have really been exceptional. But we have seen 15 knock-ons, which is ridiculous. A lot of those have been the Eels. But guys, what are we on likes-wise? We are on 63 likes right now. Let's get 7 more thumbs up and let's get up to 70 right goddamn well now. RB4 Music says I need the Roosters to score more than Bulldogs. The Roosters score more than the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, they're not scoring nothing, mate. They're getting nil point. They're getting the nil point, mate. They're getting a zipperuno. They're getting a nil point, the Bulldogs. What are you talking about? Knowledge for lyrics says, Blaze, what's that knock-on tally behind you? It's pretty common. It's pretty self-explanatory, my guy. It's pretty self-explanatory. What's the knock-on tally behind me? Butter. Really? Is this a question? Is this a question? What you mean? What's this knock-on tally behind me? It's pretty self-explanatory. Jasper 2019 says Titans 60-0. Love to see it. Bob James with Brad Arthur rolling in the box, watching his son play. Yeah, he would be happy right now. He would not be happy. The old Brad Arthur. Did Tate says, Mamma mia. RB4 Music says, but Radley on the field, anything is possible. Yeah, we have seen a lot of High tackles coming through from the old Victor Radley. Noel Valeri says, mate, like, how come this is the first time we're seeing it? Because you shouldn't be seeing it. That's the point here, mate. The point here is that realistically, you shouldn't be seeing this sign. The reason why you're seeing this sign is because currently we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you think that's a normal stat right now, mate, that comes every single week, then there's an issue. There is definitely an issue. Freddie says, dude, I hate Jake Arthur so much. We're not going to win anything with BA. Bingo. Dennis says, how bad are the Eels? Bingo. Johnny Boy says, how you not going, mate? It's going all right, mate. Going all right. Australians, we won both our games today, 48-0 and 26-10, but the second game wasn't great against the Chinese. We did win both those games, and then New Zealand, obviously, they did pretty well themselves, but had to come back from Great Britain, so they weren't that great, to be honest with you. I don't really care, that animation guy. Either go say that shit with this shit. Like, I don't care. Stop asking me about Hayden. Like, he's a good friend of mine, but why do you keep asking me about him, my guy? Mark Sakane, this is meant to be a good game. It is okay, It's only 12-0 right now. It's still a close game. Let's see if we get to 75 likes before halftime finishes. We've got 249 votes in the chat. The Roosters at 57% right now. We've got 65 likes. Let's see if we can get to 75 before halftime finishes. And if we don't hit it, then there's going to be 200 knock-ons in the second half. Broccoli Webb says, me and my brother just argued about him calling Melbourne Storms. I don't want you to. I want you to get you. I want you to smack him. I want you to smack him. No, don't do that, please. I actually do. Peter Shammy says, go the Chooks. He's getting around the Chooksters. He's getting around the Chooksters. Malcolm says, Shane Warne couldn't even make that many knock-ons. Mate, Shane Warne has got so many knock-ons. It's crazy. Knowledge for Lyrics' Blaze thoughts on Roosters' performance this half. I thought it was okay first half. I thought Tedesco was good. I thought, obviously he made a few mistakes early days, but I thought overall Tedesco was pretty good. I think that Tupanua was great. I think Morris, obviously, that was a nice try to step on the inside there instead of going out and backing himself out in the wing. I think that, the Roosters did well. They lead this game fair and square, 12-0. Eels have been deplorable. Eels have been not great at all. Disappointing for Parramatta, especially considering that if the Roosters go on with this one, they have a lot easier of a run home than the Eels do. They have a lot easier of a run home than the Eels do. But if I go and have a look here, nice little cheeky look-ski. Let's go to next week. I know I'm looking at the wrong thing here. I'm looking at the bloody Olympic Sevens over there. So let's go have a look at next week to see what this kind of run home is looking like. Because obviously we know that the Eels have a tough run home, right? But I want to see more than this. Oh no, it's going to go day by day, isn't it? It's dead set going to go day by day. No, I can't bother with that. I'm not doing that. Jared Troy says power lost RCG for the rest of the match. Jeez, that sucks. That definitely does suck for them. Melman says Tedesco is a borderline Nick Meaney. You've definitely got something mentally wrong with you, my guy. Yanni Mavita says, how good? Hey, what a first half by us. It was good. Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Yanni. But yes, it was a decent first half there by the Chooksters, and they're up 12-0, so you definitely can't complain. Jared Troy's RB4 Music says, should Roosters have been favourites? I tipped the Roosters. I tipped them. Go back to the beginning of the stream. I tipped the Roosters. I thought, what did I say? I can't remember what I said. Maybe 24-18 or something like that, or 20-18. It was a close game though. Everyone says, am I wrong? Mate, the only time you've been right was never. That was the only time you've been right. 20 Boy says, thank God it ain't a blowout, and hopefully it doesn't turn out like that. Yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. Yanni Mavita says, yes, sorry, I'm just overreacting a bit, just happy we're leading the Eels. Well, no, you're not overreacting, but, like, it's just like, yeah, this is a stat. This is a legitimate stat. Like, I'm continuously referring to this because we don't usually have a knock-on stat here. But the fact that we have a knock-on stat here is a problem. It's a big problem, mate. It's not great. It's not great. You don't want to see this stat here. Jared Troy says, Blaze, what team do you have respect most after the Titans? Who do I respect the most? The Storm. Who do I respect the most? The Melbourne Storm or the Sydney Roosters? Out of respect, if that's the question you're asking me, who do I respect the most? It'd be the Melbourne Storm and the Sydney Roosters, or maybe Manly Seagulls. Who do I respect as in like the most out of the Titans? With the Sharks because of my mum. But in regards to respect for a quality team, it'd be the Storm, the Roosters, or the Manly Seagulls. Because the Roosters are always putting up a competitive team every single year, regardless of injuries, regardless of suspensions, regardless of referee calls. They're always competing because usually they get the referee calls, but overall, this year they haven't, and yet they've had a lot of suspensions, a lot of injuries, a lot of players have retired, and they're still able to put a professional team out in the field. The Melbourne Storm consistently just do it every single year. They just consistently do it. I don't care what you think. They've still done it. Yes, they laid their foundation on cheating, and that's a problem because their foundation was officially laid upon cheating the salary cap. However, it's now been 10 years. You kind of have to move on to an extent now and just say it is what it is now. And I respect the Storm for what they're doing right now. And the Manly Sea Eagles, they've done... Well, to be fair, they haven't really done a great deal lately, but I'd say that I still respect Manly as a pretty quality team overall. RB4 Music says, who do you least respect? Least respect? Jeez, I'm not too... Well, why? What least respect in regards to that? Like, as in, like, who do I not give a shit about, really? Least respect? It's a disrespectful kind of comment here. I don't really know how to answer this. Like, if I say dislike, then Broncos, because obviously I'm a Titans fan, but least respect? No, that's disrespectful for a team. I'm not going to answer that question. Knowledge for Luke says, Virgo has a nasty cut in his head. Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad. Yeah, spot on, Melmo. Love your work there. Johnny Boy says 15 errors in total this game. Holy shit. Was it 15? I think it's been more than error. There's been more than 15 knock-ons. Like, there's been 15 knock-ons, but errors-wise, there'd be more because of penalties and stuff. Macabaka says Dragons because of Barbecue Gate. Jeez, yeah, fair enough, actually, Macabaka. You're spot on there. Least respected team right now is definitely the Dragons. Mackenzie Boy says, would Blake Ferguson come back from injury? If they can tape up his head, fine. Then there would be nothing to say no, I guess. Knowledge for Lyric says, Melmo, which team do you support? He supports the old doggos. The old doggies, you know, the bit of the doggies. The only matter says this is a big game for us. Even if we can win, it's massive. It is, but in the same sense, I still don't have you anywhere close to the Panthers, the Storm, and the Rabbitohs, but it's a massive game in regards to getting to potentially the top 4. But you don't go into the top 4 today unless you win by about 50, which right now, Melbourne Storm re-signed Pappenhausen on mega deal until the end of the 25. There you go. Johnny Boy says, it says it on NRL stats I combine the both. What do you combine? I don't know. Oh, 15 errors in total. No, this is knock-ons. I've counted 15 knock-ons this game. I've definitely counted 15 knock-ons this game. Am I wrong? Have I been bamboozled here? Have I been bamboozled by my own eyes? Have I been bamboozled by my own eyes? No, I need to see this stats-wise. I need to see. Where's the knock-ons? Where's the knock-ons right now? Let me see. Hold on. Errors, 8, 7. I'm pretty certain that errors must be just the knock-ons then. Because I've definitely been... I'm not bamboozled here. That has to be the correct amount of knock-ons. Knowledge for Luke says, yeah, absolutely. I'll be streaming the Australia vs New Zealand Bledisloe Cup next week. Danny says, do the Chooks or Doggies get the cheese? I reckon the Gold Coast Titans with that. Greg Bellamy has summoned Melbourne Storm until 2026. Yeah, but not as coach. He's not the coach for 2026. He's the coach for next year, I believe, but I believe that he's going to another role after that. Melbourne says, if the cheese comes to the Dogs, game over. Game over for the most randomly compacted team, the most random team on the planet, absolutely. It'd be the most weirdly combined playing team on the planet in any sport, absolutely. Duffy says, nothing better than hopping on the grey stream of all-time stream and seeing Para losing. How good. It's not too bad, but you know what's also better? Jumping on the grey stream of all time, seeing Parramatta losing, and knowing that we've seen 15 knock-ons and we've done a whole trifecta Uno. Actually, you know what we should do? We should have like one of these little bad boys. You know, what is it called? Tic-tac-toe, whatever it is. Shit, let's just do this. So let's do this. And if we get... we need to figure out like which one, like if it's a knock-on, I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll get something going with that one. We're going to play a game here. No, if the Roosters knock it on, they get to do... I don't know. We'll figure it out. So 12-0 here to the Roosters at half-time, though. I'll figure something out to play there. Davies Spoken says, no way you started counting, mate. We did start counting. We absolutely did. And Nanisi Vakavengu says, do you think if Adokar leaves, they will not do well? He's a winger, mate. He's a winger. He's a winger. They'll be fine. They will be fine, mate. A winger's not going to be the be-all and end-all of your team and not doing well, mate. So, yeah, it's all good. Thomas Talk Sports says, do you think the Sharks will be good next year with Hines and Dale? I think that you don't ever want Storm players. I don't ever want Storm players coming to my team. Do you know why? Because Storm players never ever do well when they don't play for the Storm. Because it's a system. You look at every player except for Cooper Damwell Gronk, mate. Every other player does not really turn out as good as you wanted them to. Even says, make a poll and in chat for where to play the Naught or Cross. You're one or the other. No, I'm talking about in regards to knock-ons, to be honest with you, mate. But it's all right. We'll figure something out. Starfish Gaming says, "Go the Roosters." He's getting around the Roosters there. Army Form Music says, "What do you mean? Joe Simpson has been a gun at the Bulldogs." Comprende español? Melmo says, "Except Aiden Tolman is the best prop of all time." Yep, and you officially are the biggest idiot of all time. Yes, you are. So you're disrespecting Dylan Napa there. You've just disrespected Dylan Napa, Melmo. How dare you? Best prop of all time, and you didn't mention Dylan Napa? Wow, way. Zach Smith says, if Storm do well without Cameron Smith, then Storm will be premiership favourites with a reserve grade side. No. What you don't understand is that this is Craig Bellamy, not the team. This is not the plays. This is Craig Bellamy and a system at the Storm. Johnny Boy says, Sharon Woods for Dally M. I like it. Johnny Favuz says, "Go the Roosters." He's getting around the Roosters. By the way, guys, we're on our way right now to 11,800 subscribers. We are very, very close. If you haven't subscribed yet, you have to go and hit that subscribe button right now. Otherwise, you will get Gladys Berejiklian knocking at your door tomorrow, and she's going to take you to jail. She's going to take you to jail tomorrow. Gladys Berejiklian is going to come in and knock on your door, and she's going to say, "Hey, open up, mate. I'm going to come in, and I'm going to make your team lose every single game." You know, that's it. They're going to suspend your team in the competition, and they're taking you to jail. And you can blame Gladys for that. So, because we're basically, living in a prison right now anyway. So you may as well hit that subscribe button so that you can join the BKRmy. W's Spoken says it won't let us approve comments. I'll approve you in a second. Dasmate says, Remus Smith is good at the Storm because he the Dogs. Magapaka says, "Mel, I'm surprised the Dogs still have fans." Mate, the Dogs still have fans. All right? Don't you insult them. The Dogs still have fans. Right? Gordon Holland says, "Para are a joke of a club." Well, Para are 4th place right now, so that's a bit of a tough question there. That's a bit of a tough comment there. Bit of a tough comment there because Parramatta are still top 4 right now. Jaden Baden says, "Can anyone?" Oh, here we go. Here's Saltman McGee in regards to hating on Parramatta. "Can anyone confirm where Para's money goes? Because they should have plenty left over to actually buy some talent, not just recruit washed-up players. The whole team is a bunch of let-goes." Jaden, can I ask you who you support? I just want to know. I find what your comments are really funny because it's facts, but I'm just trying to figure out who you support because you have a real hate for Parramatta. Is it Manly? Is it Penrith? Is it Manly? Is it Penrith? Dasmate says everyone's gonna just get on the Napa bandwagon. Big Bappa Napa, big Bappa Napa, big Bappa Napa, big Bappa Napa. So 12-0 here for the Roosters, but the second half is about to get underway here, guys. Golden Holden says, last year they were 3rd and they lost 38-0 to a non-top 4 team in their own whole ground. In their own ground? Who'd they play? Who is this? I can't remember. Bob James says, "Where did they touch you, Jaden? Where did they touch you? Jaden, tell us, mate. Where did the Parramatta Eels touch you?" Jaden Baden says, "I don't hate Para, just saying facts, my bro." Fair enough, mate, but you definitely do hate Para. But fair enough, either way. Johnny Boy says, "Napa should be playing New South Wales Cup." Leskia Budala says, "Why you don't stream Serbia-Australia?" Because I'm currently streaming the NRL between the Roosters and the Eels, that's why. But the Roosters here are back on the field, so the Eels, and Blake Ferguson is back despite his massive massive crack on the head. Despite the massive gash, he is back. 4 likes away from 80. Boom, skaboom, skaboom, skaboom. Smack that thumbs up button. And obviously, hit that subscribe button or you are going to jail. You will go to jail if you do not hit subscribe. Zonex says, "Me too. I'm just going to the beach and watching a video and I can't believe that we have a new..." What? Comprende? You just go on the beach? A cool story, bro. Okay, well, enjoy the Sharks. It's 9 o'clock in the night. So the game has started here and the Eels are going to have the ball here. 10 metres out of their own line. Tate says, "Radley the Inflictor. He's a bloody boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy, that guy." It hasn't come since I love the knock-on tally. I guarantee you these two teams wouldn't. I guarantee you these two teams would not. So Eels with the ball here, 20 metres out. They're going to get this ball out to the 30-metre line right now. 3rd tackle now. They're going to be 40 metres out of their line on 3rd tackle. The Eels need to do a lot more here. Zonix, what's going on here? What's with you being a weirdo? You straight up are just simply a weirdo. What are you doing, Zonix? Zonix is just telling me about him going to the beach. I don't care. So 4th tackle with the Eels. I'm going to get this ball down to the right corner here. And it's going to go about 5 minutes out here. I've just become a person who just doesn't care at this point. I've been streaming the entire day. I just don't care. Nanisa Vakathengu says, "Did you think that it was illegal for Jordan Rapana to hit his leg like that last week? Why do you keep deleting your messages? I thought there's 50-50, man. It depends on it depends on kind of your take, and it's a perspective one. I think it was probably a penalty try, but in the same sense, I can understand why it wasn't. So third tackle leave the Roosters, and they're going to be 25 metres out here from the line. Roosters at the 30-metre line now. Trebadali says, feel sorry, but very proud of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, amazing athlete. Go Jordan says, how do you become moderator? I have to really feel sorry for you that you support a team with Dylan Napa in it. That's basically that's basically how you become a moderator. Nah, they're good blokes, man. They smash it. Daz, mate, Melmo, and the lads, they all Duffy. Well, Duffy's, he will support the Dogs one day. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Johnny Boy says he's literally streaming. Here we go. The chat's on to him. So second tackle right now. The Eels are 35 metres out from their own line. Nathan says, go the Parramatta. Storm fan says, nice headgear. Yeah, Blake Ferguson wearing the headgear just there. So third tackle now for the Eels. They're 45 metres out here from their own line. Nathan goes, hey, hello, Nathan. Hello, Nathan. What a name. That's what it says everyone's a Dogs fan. Yeah, except for me, mate. Except for me. So left-hand side here, especially when the Dogs get pumped by 60 this week. So fifth tackle now for the Eels. Oh, well, he does actually have... It's actually pretty cool headgear. It's actually pretty cool headgear for Ferguson. So Brown here puts that ball up in the air, and not a great kick here from Dylan Brown. Not a great kick there from Dylan Brown. And Tedesco, easy take there. Easy take. Michaela Gabriel says, hi. Hello, Michaela. How are we doing? So left-hand side here for the Roosters, and it's 25 metres out here, second tackle. Nodge Fact says, thanks, Melmo. Melmo's a bloody bloke and a half. Nathan says, up the Cowboys, getting around the Cows. They're not doing too well right now, though, the Cows. They're a bit lackluster at this moment, but 37 minutes left here. 37 minutes left here, right-hand side. The Roosters with the ball. They're going to get out to the 40-metre. Not a great deal of meters, but I did tip the Roosters, and people told me I was still better. Well, how about this one? You still think I still better? I pretty still better still, to be honest with you, but fifth tackle now with the Roosters at the 40-metre line. Macapaka says Blake Ponga out there. Blake Ponga out there? Oh, okay, I get the joke now. I thought you were talking... I don't know what was going on there. Oh my God. How did he catch that ball, Gutherson? How did Gutherson just catch that ball? Jeez, what a catch. And he's going to get taken down here 5 minutes out from his own line, but what a catch there by Gutherson. No, Alex Brown, you cannot have moderator. Digitate says, two best teams, Roosters and Titans. Screw the Storm, mate. Digitate, you've never said something more spot on in your life. That's it. You've actually just completed a life with a comment like that. You have. Grand final, Roosters, Titans. Titans win. Complete. Third tackle here with the Eels. So 20 minutes out from their own line here. Left-hand side they go. And they're going to get taken down now. 30 minutes out. It's going to be 6 again here for the Eels. Gee whiz. It will be 6 again here for the Eels. Jared Torrey says, Gutho got glue on his hands. I know he's been fantastic today compared to everybody else. Gutho, 0 knock-ons. Actually, no, I think he had 1 knock-on. I could be wrong. Melmo says he said Storms, plays. Who said Storms? Time him out. And I'm telling you, Melmo and moderators who are in this chat right now, if someone says Storms with an S, I give you permission to time them out. I'm telling you. I've told you this before. If someone says Storms, I want you to time them out. So 4 tackle here for the Eels. I'm not joking. 43 metres out here. Paulo gets the ball out here left-hand side because I don't have to read the comment. Oscar Berg says, New Zealand beating Japan in the quarters of the Olympics. I've absolutely no idea. So, fifth tackle here. It's going to come back here for the Chooks. Joey Manu takes that ball 10 metres out right now. Storm fan says it's Storm. It is Storm. Danny says Storm with an S. Time out. Time out immediately. So, second tackle here. The discretion is by the moderators, guys. The discretion is by the moderators. But if you put an S at the end of Storm, you are willingly open yourself up to being timed out. So that's exactly with the Roosters. They're going to get outside the 30-metre line right now. Broccoli says Storm exactly right. All right, so fourth tackle now for the Roosters. They're going to get outside the 30-metre line now. Outside the 40-metre line. It's a good crunch there by Crichton. He's gotten cracked by Dylan Brown. They're just about to get past the halfway point. Left-hand side they're going to go, and Hutchison's going to put this ball up in the air, and that's not a good kick. It's going to work out to be an even worse kick than I imagined too. So Gutherson here, he's been good in this game. He has been good in this game. Lock and String says Storm are the best in high blaze. No, and high. So second tackle now for the Eels. They're 40 metres out. No, you are right, to be fair, though. That amazing guy says, why do we get timed out for saying Melbourne Storm? No, you don't get timed out for saying the Melbourne Storm. You get timed out for saying the Melbourne Storms with an S, a plural, because it's not right. It's not the Stormers. It's a Storm. Comprende? Third tackle now for the Eels. 45 metres out here. And Junior Paulo is going to get this ball inside the attacking half. No, Reed Marnie spreads this one out to Brown. Brown gets it out here, right-hand side. Here come the Eels. They're 40 minutes out. They're 35 minutes out, and they're taken down here for tackle. So 34 minutes left here of the game. The Eels inside the attacking half right now, being really lackluster in regards to their attack. And up it goes here. Wasapi says, if Roosters win now, they're top 4 team. No, they're not. If the Roosters win, they're still 5th place because their for and against is not better than the Eels. So left-hand side here for the Eels. They're 20 minutes out here. Chance here. Makasivo Tosaviti. He can't reach the heights of the Fiji Sevens Olympics team, and he'll get taken over the sideline there. So it will be Roosters ball here at the 30-metre line. Oh, sorry, 10-metre line. The 10-metre line. Makasivo, gee whiz. He's gone over the sideline there, and that is not great. Goat Jordan says, what about Storms? Time him out. So 33 minutes to go here the game, and the Roosters will have the ball here 10 minutes out here. Alex says, who's your favourite player for Eels? Mine is Sivo. Tosoviti. It's always Tosoviti. You ask me a question about who's my favourite player, it's always Tosoviti, man. As if it's not going to be the Viti man. The Viti level boy. Ooh-yeah. So second tackle here with the Roosters. They're 25 minutes out from their own line. Tedesco here with the ball. He steps onto the inside. He's taking down 35 minutes out now. Storm fan says, what about a capital letter at the end of Storm? Maybe. We'll see how we go. Roosters here. It's down to the moderators. They can choose to time me out if they want to. So Roosters here. I trust in them. My trust is with the moderators. So fourth tackle now for the Roosters. They're just inside their own half. Jared Troy says, Roosters need to put on a fitty bomb against Power to go into fourth. Exactly right. Nice little cheeky fitty bomb. We haven't seen a fitty bomb in a while. We didn't get to see one in the sevens today. Didn't get to see one in the sevens today. So left-hand side, they're going to go Roosters here at the halfway point. Hutchison's going to put this ball, and that's going to go out in the fall here. That's a terrible kick. That was closer to hitting Darwin. That was closer to hitting Darwin than it was the inside of the field. That was terrible. That was terrible. So Eels here, left-hand side. Terra Daly says Storms with a Z. S or Z. I want everyone to be timed out who's just talking shit right now. So first tackle here, 40 minutes out, right-hand side here. Dylan Brown. You guys can test it all you like, but you're the ones timed out, not me. I'm the one who gets to sit here and keep going. So second tackle now. Jaden Baden says, have you named one player yet? What are you talking about? Why are you still crying about the Eels? We get it, bro. You don't like the Eels. We get it. I have no idea what your comment was, what you're even talking about. Named one player. Reed Marnie. Win. I don't know. So left-hand side of the Eels. I don't know if you noticed this, Jaden Baden or whatever his name is, but my guy, there's more than just you in the chat. You know, there's a lot more comments than just you. I don't know if you've noticed this. So Eels here, 15 minutes out. One day you might notice that maybe the world doesn't revolve around you. And that's a knock-on there from the Eels. Thank you very much. That, my friends, is another knock-on. So that is now 16 knock-ons in this game at first tackle. Jaden says you're a flop. Oh, really? Oh, my goodness. So 31 minutes to go here of the second half. Roosters are going to roll this ball out here. 25 minutes out. Left-hand side gives it off to Tupou. And Tupou gets to the 30. That'll be a set restart too. Bangman says, Blaze, remember that guy Neighbour who played Aussie Rules? Didn't he actually make it to big time? I have absolutely no idea. Are you saying Neighbours? Oh, man. Jade Bates is Marnie, not one team wants mine. I have no idea what your question is, dude. You're one of the biggest sook I've ever seen. So that's a full pass here with the Roosters. You do realise that no one here really likes Parramatta, and yet you still have people not liking you because you're a crybaby. Like, holy shit. Like, that takes a specialty. For you to be insulting the Eels when no one here really likes the Eels, and yet you still look like an idiot. That is a problem. So it's gonna be Eels with the ball here. 40 minutes out from their own line. 30 minutes to go here the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Sport Talk says, who is this Jaden dude? I know, he's just... Oh, Jaden, he's so upset, man. He's so upset. I love it. Oh, man, we get a lot of tears out of some people sometimes. The best part is that I think he was begging us to agree with him, and then we didn't give him the attention that he craved so much. And now he's crying like a little girl because someone can't name something about something. I have no idea what he's asking me. So he said, name a player. I named a player, and then apparently the player's wrong. I don't even know what we're talking about. It's the second tackle here, but the Eels are inside the attacking half right now. Sport Talk says, Jaden, you can't talk if both your names rhyme. It's probably a fake account, to be honest with you. To be fair, it probably is. So third tackle now for the Eels. They're 35 minutes out here from the line. Left-hand side, they're going to go. He gives it up to Kafusi, and Kafusi with a nice run there, 24 minutes out. Sports Hub says, what's up, Blaze? Hello, mate. How we doing? So left-hand side here for the Eels. Chance here. No, taken down here inside the 10. Papali'i with the ball. They're 5 metres out right now. So Reed Marnie with the ball. They go right-hand side. Gives it up to Arthur. Arthur puts the ball up in the air. And knock on from the Eels. I think that's a knock on. That's going to be a knock on here, lads. They're going to check this one here, but I'm pretty confident here. I'm pretty confident, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty confident here. Knock on. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry Manilow says the Eels are terrible. Cast for Tigers are better. I didn't say that. Snake Games says we only accept sport reactions as a shit talk in the chat. Yeah, you know, sport talk is a troll. Sport reactions is a troll, but he's our troll. You know what I'm saying? He's our troll. So this is absolutely... Is that actually off Kieran? Oh my goodness me. It might actually not be a knock on here. This could be an Eels try. This is actually not a knock on here from the Eels, and I've actually just unfortunately incorrectly just put a knock on against the Eels when it's not going to be. So I don't know what to do now, lads. I don't know what to do. This... Oh wait, unless he knocks it on here, please knock it on here. Is this a knock on here? I don't know. Is this a knock on here? I don't think that's a try. Is this a try? I don't even know what to call here. I don't know if there's anywhere near enough pressure here, but if he puts any kind of pressure on it, it's a try. I don't actually know what to call here. Melmo says no try. I don't think that's a knock on. I don't know. Yeah, he knocks it on. I'm right. He was correct. I'm a psychic. I'm a fortune teller. I'm a future man. I'm from the future. I got it right. Even though that wasn't the knock on that I was calling. But will be a knock on here. I did call that as a knock on though, but it was a tough call. So, guys, this will stay true. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. We have seen 17 knock-ons in this game. Christy Simmons says Sharks are better than the Titans. That's the cool story, Christy. Took you 50 years to win a premiership. I wouldn't be having as loud a mouth as that if you took it 50 years to win a premiership. So first tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to be 40 metres out here from their own line. Left-hand side, the Roosters are going to go here. They get outside the 40, and they're going to get taken down now 45 metres out. Mackenzie Poyser says Seagulls better than the Raiders. Well, I'm not going to argue with that. So Morris here goes up the tunnel here for the Roosters. And, it's a great run there by the Roosters. They get outside the 45. Trevor Daly says, way to go. We're dealing with a trolling channel. Don't need that. Oh, it's just funny. Sam Walker here, left-hand side. The Roosters are pumping him. It's a bit of pepper. Boo, boo. The pepper right in your face. It's going to be 16-0 here with the hit to come. It's going to be 18-0 here. So try time here for the Roosters. 16-0 with the kick to come. Sport Talk says, I'm so confused. Hayden's actually so chill in his stream. I don't know what he'd be doing right now. He wouldn't be happy with that. He would not be happy. Tip Tunga says, do you think Titans will win the premiership within 5 years? They'll win the premiership in 2023. 2023 will be the year the Titans win the premiership. Come back in 2 years' time and you can see the stream and you can see all the streams that I've said this year. Even says, it's the one who ran backwards. It is the one who ran backwards, absolutely. Keenan Bracewell says, just got here. How's the game been so far? How about that? Christian Simmons says, how much premierships have you won? Well, we've only been in the comp for 14 years. So we've got about another 36 years to try and catch up to the Sharks before we go past the amount of premierships that they won in that span. Took you 50 years before you won a premiership. So maybe just... Thank you very much. Boom, ska. Boom, ska. Boom, ska. So 27 minutes to go here of the game. Like, if you're going to talk shit, you better bring the fire. Because, like, as a Sharks fan... I'm not even talking about no peptides. I never mentioned nothing. I didn't mention nothing. I didn't say nothing about no peptides. Peptides? Who's talking about peptides? RB4 Music says, bad defense from Fergo. Go Jordan says, okay, I learnt my lesson, sorry. What's up? He says, Para are only good at their home games, up the chooks. Well, the Roosters are running away with this one. They're going to be up 18-0 here. They're going to be up 18-0 here over the Eels, and this is a big result here. Jed Kerr says 1,000 on the Roosters, 2,500 back. Just wish it was on 13 plus. Good night, Jed Kerrs. I better get at least $5 of that. I better at least get $5 of that. That's ridiculous. Good bet. So 26 minutes to go here of the game. And Kieran here is going to slap this little bad boy through here to make it an 18-0 game. Wow, Parramatta. What's the matter, Parramatta? Nahada Prasad says Fiji best team in sevens. Absolutely. Gigi Tate says Titans better than the bottom 8 teams. Well, we're in the bottom 8, so that's a bit difficult, but I would still agree. Manly Rules to say goodbye to another year for the Eels. Goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. That's what we're singing right now to Parramatta. Melmo says this game confirms the Dogs are better than the Eels. I think there's something wrong with you. I think there is. Tarek plays go for the field goal. He may as well. You know what? Maybe he may as well go for the 50. Go with a 50 bum. You know why? Because if the Roosters score 50, they go into the top 4 tonight. If the Roosters were to score 50, they would go into the top 4. Can you imagine the scenes? Ted Kurtz says, I got you. Will you be streaming tomorrow? Mate, will I be streaming tomorrow? Mate, my whole life is a stream. I've been streaming for 10 hours today. I think I've been 12 hours streaming now. All the sevens tomorrow, plus obviously we had a couple of rugby league games at night. Mate, where am I streaming? My whole life is a stream. You know what? Don't donate $5. Do the membership for $5. There you go. How about that? How about that one? So 26 minutes to go. That's a hello. And he's now 18 knock-ons. Pepper Hayes says the Storm will have no contest against these teams. I just want to throw this one out to the Storm fans in the chat who want to get cocky. You did lose to the Parramatta Eels earlier in the season. Tasman says the Dogs are better than the Storm because the Sharks beat the Panthers and the Panthers beat the Storm. Yeah, but the Titans beat the Dogs, so that nullifies every point of that. That nullifies every single point of that. Melmo says, Sport Talk, unfortunately, I'm not coach. I tell you what, if Melmo was the coach of the Dogs, they would win the premiership this year. They would. It would be official. They would officially win the premiership this year. But 25 minutes left here, guys, and the Eels will have the ball at the 30-metre line. What are we on likes-wise? We're on 86 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes. What are we doing right now, guys? What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get this up to 100 likes right now. My goodness me. You're getting a bit slow. You're getting slower. Hit that thumbs up button and get up to 100 likes right now. We have a very love-hate relationship between me and the people in the chat. If you get arrogant about your team, I'll come in for that team. But if you start talking about my team, I'll agree with you. You say Titans shit. Yeah, well, fair. Well, I can't really disagree. But it's all good fun and banter, guys. Don't take it too seriously. Unless your name's Jaden Baden, then I do love your tears, my guy. So 4 tackle here for the Eels. They're 5 metres out from the line. Left-hand side, they're going to go here. 4 tackle here for the Eels. And the Eels are going to, Paulo's going to get this one left-hand side. The Eels, try! No. Fit tackle here, 5 metres out here from the line. We were so close. We were so close. So Eels here, they're going to put this ball up in the air. And that's going to be knocked back here in the Eels. And it's going to be a try time for the Eels. Dylan Brown. It's going to be, oh no, he's calling no try here, the referee. The referee's calling no try. What's he calling no try for? What's the no try coming up here for? Then it says, obviously I'm like a mix of Bellamy and Robinson and IQ and Barrett and Cleary as looks. So it's going to be coming down here. Let's see if there's a knock on. Oh, does he touch that? Does he touch this one here, Madison? Does Madison touch this? If Madison touches this, it'll be nothing. It'll be no. It'll be, that's a knock-on from Gutho. Gutho with a knock-on of dreams. So, second destroy here. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. That's 19. We are now currently sitting at 19. Thank you very much for the Seek and Destroy for the $2 donation. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Obviously, all the donations and memberships to this channel go back into being able to buy me a better computer so that I can stream with the other Streamlabs and make it a lot more interesting and fun for you guys. And it goes back into the channel to provide you guys better content. So thank you very much for donating Seek and Destroy. And he says, Roosters to chuck a Sam Walker runaway at the end. Gee whiz. That'd be absolutely crazy. That'd be absolutely crazy, mate, if that happened again. My goodness, my. That's mate says, might go to sleep while the bunker does its thing. Well, I was right. So we are nearly about to do the next one. I'm going to rip off this thing. This was pointless. I don't even know why I did it. I don't even know why I goddamn did it. So let's put this up here. Oh my god, this is the worst rip of my life. That's the worst rip of my life. Oh man. I guess it does. It does show everyone though what's going on. And let's go. Colby. And he got it in too. I actually did get it in too. Tarek Player says, guess who I go for? I'm going to say you go for the Rabbitohs. I reckon Tarek Players goes for the Rabbitohs. So third tackle here for the Roosters. They're 35 metres out from their own line here. Oh, that's a crunch from Nathan Brown. Oh my goodness, man, that's a crunch from Nathan Brown. All right, so 4 tackle here. Second choice is officially sent $6 today. Use it wisely, mate. It goes into buying me a new laptop, man, to be able to provide better content, better streams. You know, even $6 is better than nothing, my guy. It's all going into it. So 5th tackle here for the Roosters, and they go to the left hand side here. 45 metres out, and Hutchison's going to put this ball up in the air here. Big old chance. Eels taken down here. 12 metres out. Danny says, give us the 20 KO bomb. Oh, yeah, we are on 19. Can we get 20 knock-ons? Can we get 20 knock-ons in this game? Bob James has just realised the tally is between the Eels and Roosters poster. Yes, mate. Yes, it is. Yeah, I should have actually had like knock-ons to the Roosters here and knock-ons to the Eels there, but it doesn't really matter. So, so Eels with the ball here. At 25 metres out from their own line. And they're going to get out to the 34 tackle now. Knowledge for lyrics says Ferguson looks like Thurston from far away. I think there's something seriously wrong with that comment. Army Formula says, did Morris get hooked? No, Morris got injured. Morris came out, he was injured. So 5th tackle now for the Eels at the halfway point. It's still going here. Tommy Opacek, good run there. Good run there by Tommy Opacek. Tarek plays his full-time 19-0. Probably not, It's probably going to be 25-0 like that. And that's just in knock-ons. So, oh wow, 5th tackle. What are the Eels doing here? And he's going to kick that over the sideline. What is this? The animation guy says, oh, so you don't care if your moderators time us. No, if you say Storms, you will get timed out. If you say Storms, you will get timed out. Chrissy Simmons says, yeah, but I have one question. How many times have you made the top 8? Well, we've made the top 8 in our first 13 years, I think, 4 times. 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2016. And I don't believe the Sharks even made the top 8 until they were about 7 or 8 years in. And obviously it wasn't even a top 8 back then. So they didn't make the finals until they were about 7 or 8 years in. So please do the math, good sir. Like, do the math, my kind gentleman or lady. Please. Please do the math. Knowledge for the lyric says, what position are the Titans currently in? 10th place, mate. So 3rd tackle here for the Eels. They're 45 metres out here. Mackenzie, you won't win this battle. Mackenzie, you will not win this battle. I know you're heated right now. I know you're upset. And it makes me happy. So 5th tackle here for... No, it doesn't. It's all good fun, guys. The 5th tackle here, Roosters put the ball up in the air. As long as you're taking it as a joke, that's the main thing. Like, your trolling sucks, but, like, at least as long as you're taking your trolling as a joke. So, because I definitely am. So the Eels will get this ball out to the 30-metre line here. Sport Talk says, we've made the finals 3 times in 21 years. I dare you to do better than that. Mate, that's a good point. That's a good point. In Sport Talk, you're not wrong, mate. Sport Talk, do you agree with including Balmain and West's history? I want to ask you, as a Tigers fan, do you agree with including the Balmain and West history when you talk about the West Tigers? I just want to ask you a question. It's a good question. I just want to ask you a question. So 4th tackle here for the Eels. Considering they're merged, surely we include both teams, right? So 4th tackle here for the Eels. They're at 40 minutes out here from the line. Ariane Rex says Eels come back 1918 full time. If that happens, Ariane, I'll make you a moderator to channel, Ariane. If the Eels come back and win this game 19-18, I will make you a moderator, Ariane Rex. So Roosters are going to bring this ball back here, and they're going to bring it to the 30-metre line. Dasman says Dogs make the finals every year. Yeah, if we switch the table up around, you'd be right. So 1st tackle for the Roosters, 30 minutes out even the line. Guys, it is 19 minutes to go here. Are we at 100 likes just yet? Are we at 100 likes? We are on 91 likes. Oh my goodness me. Hit that thumbs up button. We need 9 more likes to get to the hunge mark. Ruben Jr. Wahune says, how many more minutes left? Fingers crossed for 1 and 12 minus in favour of the Roosters. Oh, I don't like that, my guy. I don't like that one for you, unfortunately. I think the Roosters are going to win this one by 13 plus. I still think they score another try. Donny Boy says, us Sharkies made the final 6 years after we came in. So Roosters here will be 25 metres out here from the line, left-hand side here. Yeah, so Johnny Boy says, thank you. Sharkies made the final 6 years after we came in. That's brilliant. You know what that means? That means that I can say the Titans made the finals 2 years after we came in. So thanks, Sharks fans. Thanks, Mackenzie Porter. You've done yourself in there. Sport Talk must have said something. He said it depends if you merge the premierships as well and not just the spoons. No, we're definitely just merging the spoons here, mate. We just what do you think this is? Of course we're just merging the spoons here. Oh, okay. KO's just decided to stop here. It's a penalty to the Roosters, by the way, guys. It is a penalty to the Roosters right now, and it's gonna be 10 metres out here from the line. Oh no, sorry. Is it a penalty to Eels or is it? No, it is a penalty to the Roosters. So they're just gonna take it 2 here. They're just gonna make it 20-0. So unfortunately, Ariane Rex, you're not gonna be able to get a You're unfortunately not going to be able to become a moderator tonight because it's about to be 20-0 and I said 19-18. Sport Talk says, Chrissy, you lost to the Broncos. Shush. Chrissy says, go back to round 12. What was the score? Go back to 2014 and tell me you guys weren't doing peptides. So 18 minutes to go here of the game. It's 18-0 the Roosters. But no, what are you talking about, man? No, Chris, we're going to talk about the wooden space. Now we're just talking shit stream. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Christy, you're doing this to yourself. Christy, you're doing this to yourself, Christy. You're making yourself look stupid. Not me. Not me. No, I know I look stupid. I may be stupid, but I don't look stupid right now. Not me. You did lose the Dogs, Daz, mate. You're absolutely right. The Sharks did lose the Dogs. So I wouldn't be talking about this year if I were you, Chrissy. Go towards the Dragons, beat the Rabbitohs. Can you make me moderator? No, mate. Jack Smith says, when it's all said and done, Sam Walker will be 5th best halfback of all time. No, mate. Christy Simmons says, stop talking in the past. Well, didn't you talk about how many... you asked me how many times the Titans had made the finals. You asked me how many times Titans won premierships, but is that not in the past? So now, because it doesn't suit your argument, it doesn't work. And now you're making yourself even look even more stupid now. If you're going to, say something about the past, you can't then say, stop talking about the past. You sound like a Man United fan. So Roosters from the left-hand side, they're 22 metres out here, and from the left-hand side, and he will miss the kick off the post. So Ariane Rex, your bet's still on, mate. Your bet's still on here. Oh, he's going to be out here for the Eels as well. Didn't go out, hit the post, and it will be Eels ball here now. Johnny Boy says, shut up, Christies. Us Sharks fans can't talk shit. Gregory Johnson says, when did Para last win a title? Oh, no. Was that a knock-on? Oh, was that a knock-on? No, it wasn't a knock-on. They're lucky. They're lucky I don't get to add to the... Macabaka says, Christy getting a BKR burn. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, if people want to go, like, let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. But as you guys see, I'm kicked back. Christy's probably there like, I hate this man. How many Titans premierships? I hate this man. Buddy, I hate the Gold Coast. You suck. You're an asshole, big ass whooper. Take this one. When was the last time you won a premiership? And I'm here like, Eels here, 40 metres out, left-hand side. Oh, look, Christy's replied again. That's how it goes here. That happens all the time. There's always one person who thinks they can take it on. So fit tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to be 20 metres out here, and Tedesco's going to get smacked down here, 20 metres out from the line. Did Tate says, up, Blaze. There we go. Chrissy Simmons says, but we're 7th and you're 10th. Well, how about we talk about this when the season finishes? Because right now, the Sharkies are not looking too great. And the Titans, they're looking pretty alright, mate. And we play the Dogs this week, whilst you guys get to play... Who do you guys get to play? Oh, Manly! Oh, you guys have a good record against Manly, right? Sharks don't have a bogey team, surely not. It's not Manly. It can't be Manly. Why don't we talk about this one at the end of the season, Christy? I like that one. So, it's all good to talk in round 20. But what about when it's round 25? I like that one. So make sure you're here at the end of the season, please, in 5 weeks' time. So 15 minutes, because I definitely will be. I'll be here on BKR Sport, me. I am BKR Sport. But there's a knock on here, guys. Yep. 20. Whoppa. That's a 20 right there. Boomski, boomski. That's a boomski. Johnny Boy says, Christy, we do not claim he's a fan. Christy, you've even got Sharks fans hating on you right now. You're a Sharks fan, and you've got Sharks fans hating on you, Christy. You got Sharks fans hating on you. Christy said, sorry, it's having fun. No, that's all good, Christy. You're having a bit of banter, a bit of a laugh. As long as you... See, this is the thing. There's a difference between people who talk shit. You can try. You can have your best. Do know I can reply. But, like, as long as you know it's all good fun, and I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. It's all really funny. It's all just a bit of fun for me, and it makes the stream more entertaining and a bit of a laugh, so... But I want you right now, every single person here, to go and hit that subscribe button and thumbs up to show your support for the channel. Otherwise, you're getting arrested tomorrow by Gladys Berejiklian. So 15 minutes to go here. The Roosters with the ball, 15 minutes out. They're going to go out to the right-hand side here. And it's going to be Warrior Hargraves who gets it out to the 10-metre line here. Second tackle now. Storm fan says, in round 25, my Storm are rematching the Sharks. Yeah, well, I don't like that one for the Sharkies. I hate how I've had to talk so much shit about the Sharks when my mum's a Sharks fan. I like the Sharks. But now, because I've had a Sharks fan come at me, I had to just put them in their grave. Jake Miller says 23 knock-on. No, it's not, mate. It's 20. It's not 23 knock-ons, mate. You're incorrect. Does this look like 23 to you? Left-hand side here. Chooks is with the ball. Gets it off to Tupou. Tupou steps on the inside. He's taking out 10 metres out. Tarek plays says, don't call the Bulldogs shit because next year you're going to be good. But oh shit. Second tackle here, Roosters, 15 minutes out. Sam Walker gets his ball out to the right-hand side here. Don't worry, tight shit too. So, but at least we've got some good things coming though. We've got some good things coming. Sport Talk says if you do sub, you will see him on the wing, Melmo. What? Right-hand side here, Tedesco. Look at him go. Oh, it's just bloody sexy. Oh, he gives up the Tupanua. Oh, taken down here. Tupanua is a winger in this game, apparently. Tupanua is a winger. All right. Melmo says, if you don't subscribe, Dylan Napa will be on your bed tonight. Oh, jeez, that's scary. That is a scary thought. Or is it a positive thought? I don't know. So fifth tackle here, right-hand side here, Sam Walker. Chance here, Tedesco gets it off to Joey Manu. Joey Manu kicks it through, and that's not played out there by Micah Silva. Tosoviti. Melmo says, I, however, wouldn't mind that. That's what I'm saying, you know. Is it a positive or is it a negative? I don't know. It depends on what your perspective is. Army 4 Music says, why is Tupanua on the wing? I think we're just out there because Joey Manu just made a run up or something like that. We're 4 likes away from the 100 bomb going. Boomska, 4 likes away from the 100 bomb going. If we don't hit 100 bomb on this stream, you're going to jail. Jared Troy says, pretty ordinary play that. Yeah, it was pretty bland, but mate, the Roosters are up 18 nearly. They don't really care. You know, they don't really care. Their captain's challenging this, but this could be Roosters ball here. This could be a Roosters ball here. He does kind of put his foot out there. He plays at that one there. That's going to be, I think the secondary one is, yeah, absolutely. So this will be, this is a challenge successful here. Oh my goodness me. Everything NRLs is just liked. How dare you not like earlier? But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Liking is the right way to go about it. Seeking Destroy says, Bulldogs were complaining last year that they were going to be beasts the next year with Flanagan, Cottridge, Hetherington, and Corey Allen. Look at them now. Yeah, that's Dogs fans for you, man. That's a good challenge there by the Roosters. Speaking of challenges, how do the Sharks go with their challenges, Christy? Can you tell me their success rate with their challenges? That was a good one. I'm sorry. That did get you good because they don't have a good success rate at all with challenges. Jasper 2019 says Titans are only good because they steal Broncos players. What? We've got Fafita. Who else is Broncos? Jasper, enjoy that wooden spoon from last year, my guy. You're the current wooden spooners, mate. Oh, yeah, mate. We steal all your good players. So, didn't you win the wooden spoon with David Fafita at your club, mind you? Didn't you win the wooden spoon with David Fafita at your club? Just want to throw that one out there. So, second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 3 minutes out here, right-hand side. Right-hand side here, and they're going to go. Restart. It's going to be third tackle, not set restart, sorry. They're 3 minutes short here from the line here, the Roosters. They're going to go and slowly get this ball up here. Third tackle now. Roosters get this ball out to Hutchison, wing, Tupo. Try time there for the Chooksters from the wing, and it will be 22-0 here. With a kick to come, gee whiz, Roosters absolutely flying. Jackson's Ash Taylor, we played one game. Oh my god, that's what Broncos fans have come to, claiming Ash Taylor. The Broncos fans have come to claiming Ash Taylor. Unreal. So the Roosters will score a try here through Daniel Tupou. Easy try there. Hutchison gets it off to Kieran. Kieran gets it off to Tupou. And Tupou says, get out my goddamn face. That's a try time for the Chooksters. Welchy. Christian Simmons says, I'm being serious. I actually like the Titans. I'm just having fun. No, Christian, no, it's all good. Don't worry. Don't stress it. This happens literally every stream. We have someone who wants to, have a crack. We have a crack. We have a laugh, and then we move on. So 11 and a half minutes to go here. The Sharks are like a second team for me. My mum's a Sharks fan. You saw me cry when the Sharks won in 2016 for my mum. Jared Toy says, where are all the Parramatta fans in the chat? They're not here, mate. They're back in 2014, mate. They're back in 2014, mate. And they can't have an excuse to say like they're out busy doing things because they're not, because they're all locked down like me. I know what the Parramatta fans are doing right now. They're watching this game like me in their room or in the lounge room and not being happy. But that's not me. I don't really care. Sydney Roosters says Sexy Sexton for a hat trick this week. Oh, Sydney Roosters, mate, you've never seen anything better in your life. Sexy Sexton's going to get so much. He's going to get so many hat tricks this season. It's ridiculous. He's going to get 2 hat tricks in a game. Look at that. Oh, yeah, where's Jaden gone? I think he got timed out for 5 minutes by one of the moderators, and then he just hasn't come back. I don't know if he was a Parramatta fan or not a Parramatta fan. I don't get it. He started like saying that he wanted to be a slippery eel or something. He started commenting about it like being a slippery eel. I still want to know what his question was. Because he asked me saying, like, you still haven't named one. And I said, name what? And then he said, name a player. And I named a player, Reed Marnie. He said, well, no one wants Marnie. And I'm like, what? What was the question? You asked me who the player was. So 11 minutes to go in the game. The Roosters for the kick from the left-hand side. Can they slap it in? Say, can they slap it in? No, no, no. Can they slap it in? Say, can they slap it in? No, they won't. They will not is the answer. So we'll say 22-0 here with 11 minutes to go here the game. Everything else is I'm a Para fan. Well, it's not a good night here for you, mate, but you've got to remember that you're still in the top 4. Just know that it's been a tough couple of weeks for you guys, though. Gee whiz, you didn't look good against the Raiders. You didn't look exceptional against the Titans. You definitely haven't looked good, exceptional here against the Roosters. And your run home is Panthers, Broncos, Dragons, Rabbitohs, and Raiders. That's the Roosters, sorry. That's actually a relatively easy run home, besides Panthers, Rabbitohs. At least they got Broncos and Dragons there, the Roosters. Jake Miller says, we're still in the top 4 with Moses coming back next week. That's great, but this is also a typical Parramatta meltdown at the end of the season. Ghost says, I'm a Sharkies fan, but can't help like the Titans too. They're on the up in the next few years. Absolutely, Ghost. Like I said, man, it's all a bit of fun. We have this on the channel. We do this on the channel. People decide that it's their time, it's their day of the week to challenge me. So we just go through a bit of a battle, man. But no, Sharkies are like a second team to me, man. My mum's a Sharks fan, but when the Titans play the Sharks, I want the Titans to flog them. But this year, we got flogged by the Sharkies. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. We usually have a pretty good 50-50 battle with the Sharks, but the last couple of years, the Sharks have started to get back on top of us. But I think around the 2014 through 2017, even in the 2016 season, the Titans were actually stopped your winning streak. Because 2016, you had a winning streak, and I think you had to beat us on the Gold Coast. I was there. I've logged it. And the Titans drew 16-16, I think it was, with the Sharkies. Sport Talk said he's back. Yeah, who's back? Oh, Jaden Baden. Wish your audience is as big as your nose. My nose isn't even big. Yeah, that's the first time anyone's ever insulted my nose. Apparently, I have a big nose, guys. Usually, people insult my teeth. Now he's insulting my nose. I've actually never had someone insult my nose. That's unreal. That's actually unreal. I've never had someone. You've basically just called me the equivalent of a bandwagon. Remember when I said to everyone, I was like, "Oh, yeah, I can't wait to get called a bandwagon in one day because that means my team's actually good." Well, now someone just said that I have a big nose when, like, I've never actually had an insult about my nose. Well, there you go. Magapaka says, like, that's unreal. Come on, man. At least insult me about my teeth or something like that. Call me a horse or something. Go on. So, 4 tackle here for the Eels at the halfway point. Goat Jordan says, talk crap about the Dragons. I'll just say 26-12. Uh-huh. What are you talking about, mate? What's going on here? Like, what's going on here, mate? So Roosters you. Second choice, we have a teacher in our school that played with the reserve grade Dragons the week of his grand final game. He got a call saying he was going to start with the Dragons, and I think a contract the next week. He broke his back. That sucks. Jane Robinson says, your nose is that big, it makes it look like your hat's on backwards. Fair enough. Fair enough, mate. My hat is actually on frontways. It is. It is, actually. Melvin says Jaden has insecurities. He probably does, mate. He probably does, but we let him go. You know. We let him go. He'll come to an understanding that you can insult me all you like, and we're just gonna keep cracking on, man. But I find that real funny. I get, you know, the teeth one makes sense, but like the nose one doesn't make sense. Like that one doesn't make sense. I've never had that insult, even in high school. High school is when you hear it all. Even in high school, I never got insulted about the nose. So, I think that's just basically, I think he was just trying really hard to get something going, and it was the wrong one. It was the wrong go. So they're going to be 35 metres out here from their own line, right hand side. They're going to go here. Eels run home. Rabbitohs, Manly, Cowboys, Storm, Panthers. That is ridiculous. Besides the Cowboys, that's ridiculous. That's actually near on impossible. Storm fans, it's okay, Blaze. Yeah, mate, have fun with your stream. All right, mate, have a good one. I'll be obviously streaming tomorrow for the sevens, the women's sevens. Might even do something else during the day as well. And then we've also got the games tomorrow night in the NRL. I'm not too sure if I'll do the Warriors Tigers, but I will be doing the Broncos Cowboys. So that will be a penalty here to the Eels. Penalty here for the Eels for a high tackle against the Roosters. Don't forget, guys, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed, it is official. If you do not subscribe, you will be in jail tomorrow. Gladys Berejiklian, it doesn't matter what state you're in or what country you're in, Gladys Berejiklian will make sure that the army comes to your door and you will be in jail if you do not subscribe to BKR Sport right now. It is a fact. So it's going to be Eels penalty here 40 minutes out from their own line, from the attacking line. It's the for and against is 45 points differential right now to the Eels. They're 195 plus minus, and Roosters are plus 140. Zek's World says, I'm an Eels fan, but I have to admit Eels is playing shit. Absolutely, bro. It's like when the Titans play shit. I can tell you the Titans play shit. This happens more often than not, mate. Oh my God. How do you not knock that ball on? I was so excited. I was so excited to go and... Oh, damn it, man. Magabaga says, what if I'm in jail but already a subscriber? Well, then you've broken the system, mate. You've broken the system. Basically, I'll swap my heavy bags on my eyes for your nosebleed. It's not even big. So Eels here, they're going to be 5 meters out. Guys, just to let you know, like, you don't need to... Don't... I still can't believe I've been insulted about my nose. That's unreal. You do definitely get a new insult every day on YouTube. You do. You really do. You every single day you get something else. So that's exactly for the Eels. That's how easy out from the line. Now, friends, says, Blaze, I want to hug, I want to cry. Mate, this is Parramatta for you. This is the Parramatta Eel for you, mate. This is the Parramatta Eel. So 5th tackle here, 4th tackle here for the Eels. They're 10 metres out, left-hand side here, and they get taken down 5 metres out. Something that would sum up Parramatta's night wouldn't be a knock-on right now. They would. So right-hand side here, Eels 15 metres out. And the Roosters, that's a nice take. That's a great catch there. Oh, jeez, I dropped my pen. I got to have my pen in my hand, because otherwise it's a knock-on. Gee whiz, I have to get there quickly. No one would miss that. Don't miss a knock-on. Midwebber says Eels going out scoreless. Signature Choice says Eels are hopeless at this point. Chuck them out on the 8 with their nothing without Moses. A knock on. Oh, it's going to be a quick tap here for the Roosters. Oh, stop it, Eels. Oh, my God. Eels. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Goldhorn's Para laughing stock. I can't even defend him, bro. I can't defend him. So it's going to be 28-0 here. It's going to be 28-0. Oh, 28-0. Whoa. Talk to me, Parramatta fans. How are we feeling? How are we feeling, Parramatta? Zex World says, oh my God, I'm sick of this. Welcome to... Imagine being a 40-year-old Parramatta fan. They've gone through a lot worse times than this. So says Alex, you can be in timeout. That's what he's gone. So that's an easy try there for the Roosters. Right on through. Ed Vogel said something about the Olympics. He said, Oz got 20 Olympics medals so far, 8 golds, 2 silvers, and 10 bronzes. Yep. And while that's all happening, the Eels have gone disappointed Eels fans again. Godholm says, you can't call yourself a top 4 team and get scoreless by a team below you on the ladder. You know what's the biggest shame here is that the Fitty bum wasn't dropped. That's the biggest shame. Jaden Baden says, Eels suck. Guarantee they don't score a try for the rest of the season. Are you an Eels fan? I'm trying to figure out if you're an Eels fan who's upset with your team or you're not an Eels fan who hates the Eels. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, fans says, can't wait till you do another match day vlog. Well, you know, all the above. Yeah, I can't wait till I can get out of the house and go to a game. Freddie says, I hate being a fan of this channel when your team gets screwed around. Fair enough, mate. I would hate being a fan of this channel as well when my team loses. But when your team wins, man, you can tell me to go and screw myself. Like, that's the win. That's the best part. If the Eels were to win this game, you could have said, eat that, BKR. And I would have been like, yeah, okay. Nom. But I wouldn't have really cared. But, like, at least you don't have to hear me talking shit. Absolutely. Will James says, what is that knock on, Sally? Well, it's pretty common sense, my guy. It's pretty common sense, Will James. That's pretty basic. What is that knock-on, Sally? I'm going to take a big wild guess and say it's the amount of knock-ons that have been in this game. The only moment says revenge from round 9. Can we see I don't know what a 30 would be. A thirsty 30? No, because that's basic. We see thirsty 30 all the time. Thirsty 30s, gee whiz, that's so easy. Malcolm says even Warriors scored more versus the Chalks. Mate, the Titans scored more points than this against the Chalks. The Titans scored more points than the Roosters have scored right now against the Chalks. We lost the game, you know. we lost the game. But we were also down 30-4 with about 20 minutes to go and only lost by 1 point. And we were up at one stage too. So, Sandy says, out of the West Tigers versus Warriors, who do you think will win? That's the battle of the dribblers. So I'm going to say, I think I think the Tigers, because the Warriors aren't really playing for a great deal right now. They've got a lot of issues, and it's. I understand their issues. I do. I get it. I get it. There's nothing wrong with the Warriors. It's just unfortunately a pretty yeah. Unfortunately, it's just a pretty shocking time for the Warriors and not being able to go home to New Zealand. To New Zealand. But guys, we're still 4 likes away from the 100 bomb. Oh my goodness me. We're still 4 likes away from the 100. Hit the thumbs up right now. How dare you? How dare you go through this entire stream and not hit 100 likes on this channel? Wow, way. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Jasmine says, I can't count how many points the Eels have scored. You must be from Parramatta. Coach Jordan says, look at the... Sorry, that was too far. That's too far. Like, I can joke around, but that was too much. Do remember, guys, I have been streaming for like 12 hours today, so do forgive me. Do forgive me. Sport Talk says, can they get the 30 thumping? Danny says, Manu has 250 metres. Holy moly. Holy moly. Ooh, Eels break through that at the halfway point now. Did you Tate says, Broncos, Cowboys, who wins? Because Titans are better. I don't really understand the point of saying Titans are better, but they are. But I think that the Cowboys do win that still. I think the Cowboys probably still win that. Frenchie says, justice for Frenchie. Golden Horn says, nothing makes me happier than Eels losing. I would have thought the Dragons losing. You're a Sharks fan. I would have thought the Dragons. Tilchunga says, are you still streaming the hockey? Nah, Tilchunga, I'm exhausted, my guy. I won't stream tonight. I'll stream some sports tomorrow, but I'm way too tired tonight, bro. I've been doing all the stream all day. So first tackle here for the... zero tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to get to the 40-metre line here. Can we see them whacking a nice, cool 3-0 points in this game? So Tedesco here, right-hand side. He'll get taken down here at the halfway point, second tackle. The DFM says, can't stand Fergo headgear. Oh, Roosters are away here. Oh, my God. Tedesco was actually away, but he gets the offload away here. Second tackle here for the Roosters. And it's going to be a tackle here. Above, that's the high tackle as well. Should have been a penalty, not a sin bin, though. Penalty, though. So, right-hand side here for the Roosters. Sam Walker gets his ball. They're going to be 20 metres out here. No, goes back here to Hutchison. Hutchison gets his ball out the left-hand side here. Warrior Hargraves. This is going to be a try here for the Roosters. Oh, the Roosters 30. The 30 Roosters is coming up. No, it's not going to be 30 Roosters. It's a knock on here. Is it a knock on? Is it a knock on? Knock on! Oh, damn it, it's not a knock on. He actually caught that ball nicely. He's too good, that bloke. Animation guys and Blaze need a rest. I know, mate. I know. Melvin says, that make Blaze sleep, mate. You guys have to hit one more like to hit 100, or I am going to tell Gladys to come to your door and just kick you right in the head, I tell you. So, zero tackled here, 25 metres out of their line. Damon says, adds to the tally, no, it wasn't a knock on, mate. It was actually a fantastic catch by Gutho. It was a fantastic catch by Gutho. You know, you got to really appreciate that. The top three fullback in the competition. The top 3 fullback in the competition. Maccapacker says 2 of the dislikes will be Jaden and Christie. Oh, yeah. But that is going to be the game here, guys. So the final score will be 28-0 full time. The Roosters with a fantastic win. They're going to put themselves into that top 4 contention right now because they're only going to be, well, they're going to be for and against wise outside the top 4. They are equal with the Eels right now. So Manly right now, they're going to play the Sharkies. That's their bogey team, as in like a good bogey team. They always tend to beat the Sharks. So now we get to see if they're able to... bring themselves within 2 points of that top 4 because the Eels, they cough it up again and they don't have an easy run home. The old Parramatta, they don't have an easy run home. They have the Storm and Panthers as their final 2 games of the season. They also play Manly. They also play the Rabbitohs. They also play themselves, and that's a problem when you play themselves. There's a big old F. There's a big old F there for the Eels fans. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I will be back on at 10 a.m. in the morning for the Women's Sevens as the final group stage games. I will do some finals of the Sevens later on the night as well. But I will be back on tomorrow night at least for Broncos Cowboys. I'm going to put a schedule out tomorrow morning, guys. I'll upload a schedule tomorrow morning so you guys know what I'm doing because I don't even know what I'm doing right now, and because I'm so hectic, it is absolutely a struggle. 5, 10, 15, 20. We've seen 20 knock-ons here today. Ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. You're going on timeout. Dasmate says, what is Matty John's wearing? I'm not too sure. Digitate says, see you tomorrow, Blaze. Alright, guys, jumping off. Appreciate you. Subscribe right now or you will go to jail. I promise you. You will be going to jail tomorrow. And smack that thumbs up button. We hit 100 likes, so we already did it. Alright, guys, appreciate you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.